Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and the chat is back. It's the Friday night chat. Everyone's welcome. We're just going to keep it open. Who knows where the conversation will go? So let's get started. Here we are.
Grant is changing the world one track at a time on Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Oh my God, I have to laugh. That was a big mess up. I put the wrong video up. That's right. Everybody gets the idea. I'm laughing. You think I'll do all this prep and I would have my shit together, but I don't. Holy crap. You should see how many people are in the damn chat, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I want to welcome everybody here. I want to welcome everybody in the comments who can't get on here. I'm just going to start bringing everybody in, and we're going to have to set it all up because there's a lot of people here. So, all right, here we go.
Hello.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my.
Wow.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big group tonight. Except I have to adjust this a bit. Hold on. Let's put that over here. Bring that up a bit. All right. I don't know how many people we can have. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you can do. I think we're probably full. All right. How is everybody? Welcome to the Friday night chat.
Pretty good.
Man, there's a lot of faces that I don't know.
That's what it's all about, right?
I know.
Look at these young guys with all that hair. Look at them.
Well, that's how. Uh-oh, here's Schnee. Even Schnee's here.
I probably won't stay on long. Let some of these new guys get some airtime.
Holy crap, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me adjust
Wow.
the image. Okay.
I'm not going to stay on long because I don't like to talk.
Oh, that's bull crap, Schnee.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
how is
all right.
everybody?
Good.
Good.
All right. Well, geez, I'm a little bit flattered because I'm kind of overwhelmed at the moment. So I see we have Thunder 7, which I'm assuming you are Sydney, right?
Yes.
All right. We've seen Sydney in the chat. Nice to see you. Of course, we have Jeff Halverson here. We've got Johnny Metal. We've got Peter Jones. We've got BM Bolt. We got Schnee. And who else do we have? I can barely see that. Let me bring that. Let me make that bigger so I can see people.
RKDD, I think.
Okay. Welcome to the
Kid,
show.
okay.
Our kid.
And then Dawson W. Dawson, you been in the chat before?
Yes. Yeah, about 2 months ago.
All right. Wow. Holy crap. And Mr. Absolute 69.
Yep.
Look at him. He's like in a barn with guitars and stuff.
Nice.
Excellent. So how is everybody? Well, I'm not sure we should. Well, first of all, let's. Oh, look at Peter Jones. He's getting ready to play.
The Cozy Powell sticks.
Just been practicing, sorry.
Is that your cozy pal move?
Yeah, these are my heavier weighted sticks.
Oh, look at Schnee. Look at the move Schnee's got. Well, how is everybody? Anybody buy anything new? Is there anything you guys want to start out and share?
I got about
Edmonds.
20 albums. I don't need to show them.
No, I think you should share them. I think you should. Here's what I got today.
Oh, yeah. Rich Cson.
Richie Cson.
Nice.
This is the only record that he put out on Geffen, and BM Bolt turned me on to this. I haven't played it yet, though. It's not exactly cheap. You can pick it up fairly cheap, but this is the only... Isn't this right? Like, this is the only major label album that he put out?
Probably. I mean, his first couple were on Shrapnel, and then after that, this, and then he was kind of independent.
Yeah, because that's...
After that.
Is everybody on here? Someone dropped out.
We lost Mr. Absolute.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think he was dazzled by my pen twirling.
Well, you are good at that. All right, let me fix this.
Oh, he couldn't hear us.
Oh, he couldn't hear us? Oh, okay.
Here's the new Steve Forbert.
Well, give it another shot. I'll let you in if you can fix that. What you got, Steve?
The new Steve Forbert. And I just, for my channel, I just made a commercial on this, which is doing very well. Dave Edmunds, Swan Songs, the singles, 76 to 81.
Okay.
2 CD set, features tracks that aren't on his albums. It's 29 tracks total. It's also
So is
coming out
there-
on vinyl too.
So is there anything from is Nick Lowe on there in the band in the boys?
This is almost all rock pile.
Oh, that's almost all rock pile.
It's almost
Holy
all rock
mackerel.
pile. I mean, it's under the name Dave Edmunds, but like I said, tons of songs co-written with Nick Lowe or written by Nick Lowe. Trouble Boys written by Billy Bremner. This is stuff basically from his Swan Song albums, like Get It, Tracks on Wax 4, Repeat When Necessary. I think, but it's just jam-packed. And like I said, there are songs on here that people have been, that were B-sides. And so this is the only place you can get them. And it is just stellar from beginning to end. Just great rock and roll, rock pile. Like I said, if you go to my channel, I did a 2-minute trailer for it.
Nice.
Feature all the songs listed and everything. So, but it's a good one if you love rock and roll.
So Byron, you mentioned you bought stuff today. What did
No, I
you
didn't
buy?
buy anything. I didn't buy. Well, so I fix stereo equipment.
Yeah.
And there's a guy I know. He's got a record store, and he'll give me stuff to fix. And some of it I fix, some of it it's not worth fixing. Some of it I can only get partially working and whatnot. So I've got a bunch of credit built up with him for better records, but I worked on some stuff, and I was like, I really don't need any more credit. And he goes, well, why don't you come in and he's got like a $4 section, which really, in my opinion, is a $1 section. And he goes, just take anything you want, as much as you want from this $4 section. So I grabbed like 20 albums. It was just mostly common everyday stuff, but the stuff I didn't have for the most part. So, what the heck?
Well, Kyle.
I'll run it by you real quick.
Okay, please do. I want to. Wait a minute.
Oh
let me
my
make you
God.
big. Hold on.
Well,
Go ahead. I want to see it.
That's the Sticks. A wooden nickel, just a Christopher Cross, ELO.
Ooh.
Okay, that Poco record.
Yeah.
I talked about that the other day. That is here. A CD should be right here. Holy mackerel! That Poco record.
Good man.
Now you can't see me, but
I got a
that
bunch of
Poco
Fogelbergs
record's
I didn't have. I didn't have any of these, so I just started grabbing them. Well, I have that one actually. I just grabbed another copy, but
I've got that. I've got
he
that.
said nothing earth-shattering, but it was stuff I didn't have for the most part. And
All those Fogelbergs are all dollar records still, probably.
I just didn't want to pay
Really
a
good,
buck for them.
Is that Patrick Moraz?
Yeah, I grabbed that. I wanted to hear that.
How much was that?
I said he just said take as many as you want. And they're all in this $4 section. I got this flame.
That Patrick Moraz is good.
George Thorogood.
That's not good.
Santana 3, not the greatest shape. A couple John Waits. I know I thought about you, Grant, when I grabbed those.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't have is
And then a nice copy of this John Lee Ponty. I already have it. It was a real good copy.
Teddy.
Yeah, Steve Smith.
Holy mackerel, look at you.
Like I said, he owed me for the work I've been doing. I just mostly do it for the hell of it to keep me out of trouble. And I just usually grab records in exchange.
But this Poco album, because we're going to do it on Sea of Tranquility, is really good. That's going to rate pretty high, I'm going to say.
Another guy came in, was selling a bunch of CDs, and the owner, he bought about 2/3 of them. And I dug through what he didn't want, and I said to the guy, well, you want to sell any of these to me? He goes, yeah, they're $1 a piece. So I grabbed the Sausage. Anybody heard that before? That's a
Wait a minute. Let me bring that up. What is that?
Sausage. It's Primus related.
oh my God, that cover.
It's,
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a band with what's his face from Primus. Basically,
Les Claypool.
Les Claypool.
Les Claypool.
it's a Les Claypool project. Yeah. So I grabbed that for $1.
Yeah, I would have gotten that for $1 too.
He had some other stuff I should have grabbed. There was an XTC. I probably should have grabbed that, but I'm not that big XTC.
Oh, that's because you have no taste.
You know that. I know.
I know. Well, I do now.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't really shared that
What
with
was
me.
that? Was it Lemon and Oranges or whatever?
Lemons and Oranges. Was it an album?
CD.
Yeah, it doesn't go for very much.
Schnee's
Not a
having
big
a trip.
fan of those.
What's wrong, Schnee?
No. I don't have I didn't have a problem until your name here walked in the room.
He did?
What?
Oh, no.
Here he goes again.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
shit.
hate Primus. I think they're okay.
I saw, okay.
I saw them live once.
Did anybody,
All right.
your name, we're not even going to, well, I don't think Schnee hates Primus. He might not care for him, but he doesn't. I don't think he really hates anybody.
But yeah, I don't hate anybody. But your name likes to have fun with it.
He does now all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know, because he knows it annoys me. But
It
it doesn't
does.
really annoy me. It's more like a good grief. It's a Charlie Brown annoy.
Did anybody see Primus on the tour where they played A Farewell to Kings?
No.
Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
Primus was just here in Birmingham not too long ago.
Yeah, they were just here as well a few weeks ago. I think.
They're not playing any Rush anymore, though, are they? They're just probably doing
No.
their stuff. Man, if you should have saw, it was magical. It was, of course, those guys are so, there you go. Small. It was magical. It was, of course, oh, look.
Uh-oh, somebody turned on their speaker.
Oh, no. Magical. It was,
Okay.
oh, no. Now we're in a feedback loop.
Somebody's listening to the show while they're watching it.
Make sure you got your YouTube video not playing in the background in another
Right.
window.
That's
I
my-
turned on echo cancellation. Dean's Poco was mentioned. Any comments on Chilliwack? I don't have any Chilliwack. Anybody here have any Chilliwack?
I see it once in a while, but don't own any.
Well,
How are they? Any good?
and
I'd have to go get it.
well, no, you can just tell us
How
about
is it?
Sydney. Is it good?
You've never, wow, you never listened to Chilla?
No, I only know that one song. What was it?
Fly at Night.
One Gone, Gone, Gone. She's been
Oh,
gone so
that's-
long.
Oh,
That's bad Chilliwack.
that's 80s. Oh, no. It's the same. No. Listen to Fly at
I
Night.
Metal's got it.
What's that? Chilliwack?
No,
Cool.
Let's
Freaking
see.
Johnny Metal with the Chilliwack.
I only know
Yeah.
'cause I'm Canadian and we love our Canadian bands.
Yeah,
That's
that,
the one I
isn't that the
recognize.
one that's got Gone So Long on it?
Yeah, I don't really like that song either.
She
was a
talks
big
crazy
hit.
talk.
Yeah,
That was like a big hit when I was in middle school. Schnee, you remember that in middle school? That was a pretty big hit.
Middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Never had middle school here on the West Coast. It was always
Oh, bull crap.
it was grade school, junior high school,
Junior high, high school.
Yeah.
All right, it's junior high.
Yeah.
We called it middle school. Uh-oh, now we're in a
Yeah.
feedback loop again.
Yes, middle school for the young kids.
Well, we'll find out where the loop is coming from.
I was gonna say if somebody's watching the video while they're on here, then they need. Yeah, we need to
No, I got
click
YouTube
off.
photos, not me.
It seems like every time,
Watching the video while they're on here.
every
I hear
Uh-oh.
you saying that.
Is it
time I
Jeff?
put
This
myself
is so-
up on
2021.
All right,
session.
Jeff. It's
Okay.
Jeff. Because I muted Jeff and it went away.
Not
Jeff,
to
you got
trigger.
any head? You got
I'm
any
talking now.
I
What?
still hear. Okay, this is really frustrating.
There we go.
I can't get a word in.
Oh goodness. Do you have any headphones?
Well, the thing is, when
Close your YouTube tab.
Do you have any headphones?
I
Shut
closed it, yeah.
up. You're like 1 minute. Let me talk.
We're in a feedback loop. That's the problem.
I know that.
Well, that fixed that. Wait a minute. I didn't mute him. I can't. He muted himself.
It fixes it for you guys. It doesn't fix it for me. That's what I was trying to get across. Everyone was talking over everything I said.
Well, no, because we're all fine here. We can just talk. I can't tell when you talk because it's all. No, because we can work. There I am. Just talk. I can't tell when you
Okay.
talk because it's
There it
all-
is again, yeah.
It is delayed too.
My system must be fucked up then.
That's
Well, you
weird.
got to have headphones on. That helps.
It's delayed.
I don't in any other situation.
Well, this is StreamYard's a different animal.
Right.
I see that. It's also using. I have to use Chrome, and that's different. All right. I'm going to mute them.
It's all those guitar pedals in the background. They're interfering.
Yeah, it's all that guitar stuff.
Look at all that stuff.
Echo
Yeah.
going.
All right, now I don't remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about?
Chilla-whack.
We were talking about Chilla-whack. So is
Who's talking?
Check
Chilla?
out there. You know the Winterland performances that are all over YouTube, the black and white. There's like the Kiss one and all those.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah, they're
Chilla-whack one, and it's
Black and
great.
white.
So that's the Chilla-whack album to get.
Well, it's the live show, right? But like album, I would say I'd go with. Oh my God, what was it called?
Hey, Jeff says
They had so many. They
Chilla-whack-
actually had a lot of albums, so I'm blanking on the album that it's. No, the album was actually Fly at Night. No, that's.
Okay,
I'm getting Fly by Night by Rush now. Hold on.
that's all right. Jeff says the '70s catalog is great.
Yes. Night. Chilla.
What you gonna do when I'm gone, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
No.
that's the song.
Hey, Steve Polari's here, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if he'll be signing autographs later.
Yeah. Okay. So the album is Dreams, Dreams, Dreams. That's the one that Johnny Metal showed.
I don't want Jeff to be pissed, but I can't fix it. I can't
starts
fix it
off-
for him. I know how to fix it, but he has to have headphones plugged in into his computer.
So I just to answer, Sydney, I picked those albums up because somewhere I heard you guys somebody talking about Chilla-whack, and I happened to see them at my local store for pretty cheap, and I thought, well, I'll pick them up. I still haven't had a chance to listen to them yet, but I have.
Dreams, Dreams, Dreams is a pretty good album. Fly at Night is a great song. It's kind of like a ballad, but the solo it picks up and it's
YouTube video in 2 tabs, 1 unit. Well, Jeff, turn them up back on and come back on. That was your problem, like Steve said. You had YouTube there. Here, let's give it another shot. If I can scroll, where is he? Oh, that's Mr. Absolute.
Oh,
Mr.
here I am.
Absolute's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I can hear you guys finally.
Hey, there you are. Welcome back. We were just talking Chilla-whack.
I have to say thank you to my son for doing that.
What's Mr. Absolute?
There he is.
Thanks.
Oh God, here we go. I got to fix this again. Hold on.
Good. Am I making it bad again?
We were just talking Chilla-whack. No, there's the loop.
Say thank you to my son. Still got the loop?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Testing. 1, 2. I muted. All right. Absolute 69. Do you know Chilla-whack?
No, not at all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how we got on the topic of Chilla-whack. but we
it's
did.
funny to me because their songs are played on the radio so much here
Really?
because it's Canada and we play like
Where are you at in Canada?
about 45
Who,
minutes
me?
outside of Toronto.
Nice. Can you go to Martin's house and fix his computer?
Is he still
He's in
trying to get
Toronto.
on?
Can you go fix his
What's wrong with his
microphone?
computer. His microphone.
His mic, but he fixed it today. Evidently, I tried to fix it yesterday. He got on with Guitar Hack,
Yeah.
and Guitar Hack was able to figure out the problem. The problem is that Martin was using Mozilla. Evidently, StreamYard doesn't like Mozilla, and it likes Chrome.
Okay.
So he switched the browsers, and that
Worked.
But he was using his setup. He's got one of those directional mics,
Yep.
like an XLR. He's got like a studio type mic, and it runs into like some kind of box to get power. It's a whole setup. Someone set him
Christ,
up
I'm
for his
having a
podcast.
flashback.
No, but someone set it up for him for his podcast that he does.
Yeah.
And I don't know his setup. But he and Guitar Hack just kind of figured it out. But it was Mozilla that
He
was
gets
the
off
problem.
access and he completely disappears until he comes back.
So I think he's back. So I think the Wednesday night chat on the Contrarians will be back in business. So
Nice.
There'll be no stopping him.
no stopping him now. There wasn't, because he just produced a whole bunch of content that I have to edit. That's a bit of a tease, kind of like little mini shows. And I'm going to start working on that tomorrow. So that would be good. We'll see. He's got some things planned up. Martin's real psyched. Now that he's got his computer back up, he's good to go.
Nice.
But Steve Polari. Martin uses Mozilla. I don't know who, Martin.
It's a Canadian thing, maybe.
Is it a Canadian thing?
I'm on Chrome, so no, it's not.
Okay. You know where I work? Well, yeah, he did sound terrible. Well, how would you know, Logan? You're supposed to be watching my show at that time, not over there on Hack's channel. Okay. How would you know that? Anyway, he and Hack fixed it. Thank God. I wouldn't have thought that it was I've never heard that a browser.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
Oh yeah,
I guess that would be. I guess that would
browsers
happen.
make a lot of difference on a lot of things. Yeah.
I just assumed he was on Windows, and I figured he was either using Windows Explorer or he's using Chrome, but I never thought he'd be using Mozilla.
Does Chrome own it or something, or is that one of those things?
No.
Mozilla is its own beast, but
yeah.
it's kind of gone by the wayside. Not a lot of people really use that one anymore.
Yeah, what was it back in the day? Netscape? Wait a minute, what was it? It
Yeah,
used to
that
be
was one of them.
Netscape.
Netscape, yeah.
He's on dial. It sounded like he was on dial-up.
Yeah.
Alvis 57 uses Godzilla. Mark uses Firefox. Most of the time, I've noticed that Firefox doesn't cause any problems.
Firefox is Mozilla, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Oh, is
too.
it? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Same
It is.
thing. It's Mozilla
Netscape
Firefox.
Navigator.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't use it. I just use Chrome for this because it always works. So, what else is happening? Is it true, Schnee? You hate the New York Dolls and the Dictators?
No.
I don't think that's true.
He's just saying
Why
bands that
is
he
your
loves,
name trying to
apparently.
cause problems with the
It's
panel?
hilarious. That's good.
That's like saying Grant
Martin is in the new book Raise Your Glasses. What is that?
To Ken White, yes, this went from a rock show into a computer show, so yes.
Yeah, what's everybody? Okay, here we go. Opera, Linux forever.
What is it? Talking computers now? Like,
Jeff, I use
use
Safari
mine.
for everything else. I don't have a problem. I couldn't get Firefox to work with StreamYard. Okay, well, then you need to use Chrome. I would use Chrome with Firefox.
what?
I mean, God darn.
What?
StreamYard.
Oh my God, the captain is steering the ship into unknown waters.
He's
would
been drinking a little
use-
too much out of that peace goblet.
I know, all this water that I'm drinking. I would just use Chrome with StreamYard.
He hasn't gotten over to Neil yet.
My Netscape Navigator has the custom Silver Surfer skin. God. It's a Kiss book? Okay. I got on the internet with a CD-ROM. I believe that. I do believe that. So anybody else get anything? Anybody else get anything in the mail or anything new? Buy anything new? I'd love to know what people are buying.
I seen Chilla. I also met them in 2019.
Nice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah?
Oh, it was for a music store, and then the music store had all these guests in there. So when we got to go to the music store just north of Toronto in Richmond Hill at Cosmo Music Fest, they were playing a show, and they were also signing autographs beforehand. So we got to go in and meet the band beforehand.
Like us. Who is that still even around?
Man, that's
Oh my God.
a long time ago.
Now I have to find either headphones or a directional mic. Yeah, someone made a comment the other day that you sounds like you're in a cave. Jeff's got all that equipment. God knows he has a microphone and headphones. Canadian
Grant.
Rock Street, yeah.
I am hesitant because you know me as a non-physical media guy.
Yes, sir.
I actually have something today, and I'm afraid it may trigger an apocalyptic event.
You found a Motorhead album?
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't want to. Well, speaking of apocalyptic events, Peter Jones and Bill Schuster and I did a show where we were talking about. Oh, wait a minute. What was the topic again?
You love one song, but
that's right.
That's all you.
You
That's all
love
know.
one song. All right, gentlemen. You love one song, but that's all further you went in the catalog.
That's all you know. Yeah.
Well, that's not a good topic to talk on YouTube. Don't do that. I'm just going to tell you. Because if you don't know the rest of the catalog,
Schwartz.
Yeah.
You imagine if you'd said the Rolling Stones?
I mean, if you try to, it's just funny because if you're trying to do a show, you're trying to be truthful and you're just talking music. Some of these bands that people are so passionate about, if you don't,
Look at Jeff. Look at this.
You guys are so wrong about, well, I don't. See, well, that's basically where it went. But then people were saying that I was a poor host and everybody didn't know their shit. And you call yourselves, music. Well, we don't know everything. Basically, we just want to sit here and talk music.
That's impossible. There's too many bands out there.
I pulled the show because I wasn't going to deal with it. I don't like anything negative. If you can't come into the chat and be respectful to the guests, respectful to the host, and just add something to the conversation, I'm going to delete it because it's not helping. It's not helping the conversation. All we're trying to do is talk music on the Contrarians here, Schnee's channel, anything that we're doing. That's all we're trying to do is talk music and turn you on to stuff. And we don't know everything, It's just a fun discussion.
Bill and I both said we know what we know.
How can you be a poor host with that wonderful cap? See? I wasn't wearing the cap.
He just got back from that. He just got back from that 3-hour tour.
Young Logan doesn't help because young Logan, much like our other friend Johnny, brain problem,
There's too many Johnnies here.
Me?
The brain, man, the dementia's really coming in big time. Whoever was here, I can't think. But Logan likes to stir the pot too. So, but we like young Logan. He doesn't mean anything by it.
Like it gets
but anyway,
turned
I just
into-
wish people could go in chats.
Yeah.
Don't thread crap on stuff. Come on, keep it professional. Let's just talk music. Don't give people that come on shows a hard time. I know Pete gets it over on Sea of Tranquility every now and then. I've got enough hate over there. Not really too much now, but I did when I first started going on there.
Hey, I was going to mention that 10cc just finished a successful American tour.
No, it's all right, Jeff. Sorry. Go ahead.
And Graham Goldman has a new solo album out.
All right, let me look.
I don't know if anyone cares about Graham Goldman.
Well, his catalog of 10cc speaks for
his
itself.
solo albums are great, but it's not like he's just an old guy writing pop songs. I mean, he's actually he's still very creative and unique and stuff. And I did want to bring this up because this is a band that Miracle Mile.
Never heard it.
Yes, it's a band from the UK. When they first started in the early 90s, when they first started in the early 90s, the bassist and horn player from Haircut 100 were in the band. And but they don't sound like Haircut 100, but now they sound, if you're into, let's say, the Bathers, Blue Nile, sort of the more mellow, kind of like almost romantic, sophisticated pop. That's what Miracle Mile does, and they do it very, very well. And that album just came out in the last couple months.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, and that's really good. I did a I'm not here to advertise my channel, but I did a video on them, one of my CD junkies, so you can hear snippets of all their albums. They've got like, I think, 9 albums under the name Miracle Mile and another 6 or 7 under the name Jones. So they have quite a catalog. So, but that's it.
LG Bass. Listening. I know I am. Hold on. There's a lot of buttons here. LG Bass is listening on his dock. Well, that sounds horrible. Having a few beverages. My goodness gracious, I'm drinking water.
You might be on the water.
Well, I went and had my yearly
physical,
physical yet. I
Yeah.
figured I'm close to death after going to that, so I better drink water, I think. I don't know. Every time I go, I get well worked up about it.
Well, you and I were talking. You get that white coat syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it, and then once my primary care doc and I were just talking, it went away. But I just don't like being poked and, you go to the doctor and it feels like you're under an exam. It's like you said, Peter, it's like an exam, or I don't know.
You
gonna
know
throw
it's
in
coming.
You know it's coming.
And they're like, oh, let's see. Let's check your blood pressure, which I already know is high. That's why I'm there. And they go, guess what? Your blood pressure's high. I'm like, no joke.
I could just explode at any moment. I know. But, it doesn't, and then it takes me a week to come off of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like traumatized. And then when you go up, how they can give you I know we're all over the map, whatever. You know how they can give you like your results, and you can go online and read your results.
Right.
Talk about that's stressful too, because I'm going, at my age, I'm thinking, is this the year that everything's going to fall apart? And I talk to my primary care doc, and I'm going, and I tell him that I come in here and I think that this is going to be the year where things start falling apart. And he looks at me like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, it's just what I think. Something's going to happen. I've had a good run, but isn't something going to happen?
Yep.
And he just can't really say that. But here I am all worked up. I'm going, is this the time that Ernesto, the link? Oh, for God's sakes, Ernesto. Wait a minute.
Send it to his phone.
We're trying to talk about health, Ernesto, and you want the damn link. Hold on. Gee, I already gave it.
He's gonna want it on his phone.
Oh, God. There's the link for anybody who needs it. But I'm just saying, but you go to those doctor's appointments, and every year I get older, I'm going, my God, is this it? It's just the brain is a terrible thing. It is.
Tell me about it.
See, John knows. I mean, I feel like Dr. Ruth.
I want to take my brain out and chuck it out the window, or have him do it a lobotomy like they did to Eddie, and peace of mind.
Or that Kennedy daughter.
That too.
Well, they did. They gave her a lobotomy. And then they hid her away in an institution. That's the Kennedys for you.
Shuttered room.
But anyway, so, wait a minute. Here, Terry says, I fell apart it all fell apart at 40 for me. Cancer. Oh, detached retina. Holy crap, Terry. I've not had that.
Look at these two young guys here.
Right here.
Having a laugh.
I know the young guys are sitting here going,
Look at this.
you
It's
old
hilarious.
bastards.
Look what you youngins get to look forward to.
You old bastards. You can't write about your health.
You can't be on here if you haven't
practically
had a
wordless.
colonoscopy yet.
What?
So
My
you
left
can't
eye
be
is
on here
practically
if you
worthless.
haven't You can't be on here if you haven't had your colonoscopy yet.
Yeah, you got to have everybody needs to be checked out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm having a colonoscopy at this very moment. But I was going to say that my left eye is practically useless because I have a detached retina. They tried to reattach it. They did reattach it, but my vision was shot after that.
Really?
So everything I do is focus out of my right eye.
So how did it become detached? What happened? I mean, do they just detach?
No,
I don't know.
Stuff happens.
I was born with hearing and visual issues, and I've had surgery on my eyes, and I mean, of course, when I mention my hearing issues, people say, "Oh, no wonder you listen to such shitty music." No, it's like I can walk outside and I can't hear birds chirping. I could be under a tree filled with birds and I can't hear them chirping. But if I took my phone and recorded it and played it back, I can hear it, which is really weird. It's just so I can't hear certain tones, But yeah. Oh, hold on, my colonoscopy is almost done. Yeah, just one day, all of a sudden.
Wow, that's weird.
Bad vision. and I had it reattached, and it's horrible.
Well, I have a cataract in my right eye that's only 6%. I can't see it yet, but I got that coming. When I was in 5th grade, this is what happened to me. I don't know if I've ever told the story. I was out on the playground when I was 5th grade, and there was a big rock that was sitting on the ground. And I thought, wow, that'd be a great rock to throw. And if I'll be damned, someone else thought the same idea. I didn't throw it, but someone threw it at me, and it hit me on my right side. It was like this big. I passed out on the playground, fell over. I woke up in the hospital. My mom was a nurse, so she was there, but I totally blacked out and woke up in the hospital. And it hit me so hard that it knocked the pigment off my iris, and it flew back in the back of my eyeball. So whenever I go to like an eye appointment, they always make a comment. I said, yeah, that's because I got hit with that rock. But I almost lost my eye, and I had to get stitches and all kinds of stuff.
So is the rock still stuck in your head?
Yes, it is.
And you can smell what it's cooking probably too.
Yeah.
That's why he listens to rock music.
Wait a minute. Is this Ernesto? No, we've got Mr. Absolute back. Okay. It throws, when someone leaves, it throws off the image.
Yeah. Well,
I'll tell
that's
you
all
what.
right.
Let me just throw a little bit of music, and I'm probably going to let you all have a little
Okay.
fun, because I've got some stuff I needed to do.
well I hate to
Sure, throw
leave,
some
but
music in.
I've got echo problems.
So
Oh, why? I can't hear him. Not on my end.
no, I was going to say I can hear you just fine.
Who's that?
Hey, you actually sound really good.
Well, all you guys are echoing. It's
Oh,
like
we're
having
echoing.
a bad acid trip. So
Wow.
Wow.
Do you have another browser open?
nope.
That's weird.
And you've got headphones on. How
Yeah,
could
I
it
got
echo?
headphones on.
That's weird.
Nope.
It's some of the mysteries of StreamYard.
Technology, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny
For
Metal,
sure.
show
All right,
us.
so-
Let's talk some music.
All
We
right,
don't want to hear about our ailments.
I'm just going to throw
I'll
this.
catch you next time.
I'm just
Okay.
going to throw a couple of quick things out, and then I'm gonna just let you all have some fun.
Okay.
Somehow I got talking to somebody about this, and I was showing it off to somebody. So for all the Mr. Big fans, here's a little maybe oddity that nobody knows about. This is a
Wait a minute, I'll make you big.
let's see.
VHS.
There you go.
All right, so
What
this
is that?
was
Is that a VHS tape?
That's what I was thinking. That's yeah.
yes.
Oh
Well,
my.
It's it was put out by Guitar for the Practicing Musician. Yeah, it's called a Group Portrait, and I happened to see Paul Gilbert at a guitar clinic here in town, and I thought, hey, I'll take a couple things to have him sign, and I thought this was an oddity, so I thought, I'll take this thing to have him sign, and I don't have a VCR, so I can't tell you what exactly this is, but it's just I think it's like a hour. Maybe it's an hour long. I can't really tell on here. Yeah, about 50 minutes. But so I don't know if anybody has this out there, but yeah, I would love to. Love to be
Probably
able
on
to-
YouTube, man.
It probably is. But
What else
and
you
then-
got?
and then let's see. So another band that I have been. Let me hang on. I'm trying to get.
Did he show you guys how to use the power drill?
No, he did not. He did not do the power drill thing with us, unfortunately. He was mostly doing a lot of just guitar techniques and taking like pop songs and making them into just really easy singable songs. Like he did some Madonna song, and then he was taking questions. And one of mine was, I remember him doing. He had transcribed the beginning to Lamb Lies Down on Broadway for guitar.
I heard him play that.
And then he just started playing that thing, and I'm just like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But so I know a lot of guys times I tend to talk about a particular band on these things. This little band here called Warlord. This is a new album of where they're doing some not newer material, but some last material from from the original guitar player songwriter who passed away back in 2011. Mark Zonder is carrying the torch, and Giles Lavery is the vocalist for it. This is a little 7-inch for a single called
cool.
Conquerors, which is a good song. And this was something else that they put out because they're doing some festival shows overseas. This is called From the Ashes to the Archives. And what this basically is it's songs with re-recorded vocals and drums from a album they did called Rising Out of the Ashes. Again, this time with Giles Lavery on vocals, and Mark Zonder redid the drums, but all the rest of the stuff was from Bill Samus's guitars and bass and keyboards that he played. And then I'm just going to give a shameless plug for my channel. This weekend we are going to be beginning the Accept series, and we will have a very special guest to talk about the chick with the chainsaw. Who is
Udo?
it?
Udo.
No. I can't get into
her.
I can't get quite anybody that famous, and I don't think it's her because she probably doesn't look anywhere this good anymore. But anyway, but we will have a special guest with John the Music Nut and myself. So we'll be starting this. We're going to record this this weekend. So next Wednesday, be on the lookout for that. And then for all of you who have yet to check out John the Music Nut's channel, it's called the Music Nut Program. Please go check it out and give him a like and some subscribes. You know, he's starting to do a Smithereens Saturday series. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So there you go. That's my shameless plugs. So there you go, Logan. Accept that. I like that. So guys, have a great rest of the show tonight. And
thanks for stopping in, Johnny Metal.
I'll catch y'all soon.
All right, we'll see you.
Forever, y'all.
See ya.
Rock on.
Catch me outside.
Smithereens Saturday, baby.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's
Where's
good.
Ernesto at? See, now
Yeah,
I
I have to ramble too. I have to get back to work.
All right. Well, leave
Ramble
so
on.
I can fix the thing. See ya.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Schnee. We'll see you, buddy.
See ya.
Peace.
Let's hear from these new guys.
I know. We're going to get to them.
I got stuff to show off. It's not.
All right, let me fix the screen so I can see crap.
So does this work?
Not that you were crap. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, the hunt! Holy crap! Let's talk the hunt.
Get rid of this guy. Get him out of here.
No. I'm going to break you big. Show us what you got, Sydney. Yes. Yes. The hunt.
They banned this because of the red looked so gory, and they changed it to that.
Yeah, but I saw there's an album that doesn't have the. It's just got like blood, and it doesn't have the hand.
Yeah, the
on
hand is missing too. Like it's really like I don't know how that offended someone, but
you got the other hunt. Oh, look at you.
Had these probably for like 10 years, maybe. I don't know, whenever they came out. I think I bought them.
Yeah. Do you have a particular? How would you rank those?
I think I ranked them the same as you guys did. I think it was 1, 2, 3, wasn't it? Basically in order of release.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I think, yeah.
And I think they're all pretty. Well, you can watch the show, but I think that they're all solid. They're
like
all solid.
Yeah, like different bands though from each album.
Ken White, more hunt is always a good thing. Yes.
This is what Paul Kersey was the only one on all the albums, and he was Max Webster's original drummer.
And do you have any Dillinger?
I never actually dove into the Dillinger stuff.
Well, if you like the hunt, you might want to look at Dillinger only.
Yeah, it's more
because
prog more though.
Yeah, it's more prog, and the first Hunt album basically takes off where Dillinger left off.
It's sort of prog. Yeah, it's prog, but there's
Byron's about to get angry.
Why he hates
Byron,
the
you've
Hunt?
never heard The Hunt, have you?
Yeah, I have. You played
Nobody
it
has.
on our listening party on.
Did you like it?
It was all right. I really need to give them some time.
What
I'm just
song
tired of
was
hearing
it?
about them.
What song was it that you played?
What did I play in the listening party?
Yeah.
I think I played.
French song?
No, that's good though, but that's an outlier on the record.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
I think I played. Let me hold on. Let me look.
Played a Dillinger song as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Dillinger. Hell yes.
Does this work yet?
I
just
played.
wondered, what was it called? That Dillinger one. What was that called?
I think I played a
Munchkins
song for
or
a new
something?
day. I played a song for a new day.
Yes.
And the Dillinger track I played.
The Munchkin one, whatever that was called.
Yeah, the Munchkin Men.
This doesn't
But
work.
it's
does it?
good. It's good prog. Jeff, you sound good.
I sound good. Well, that's new. I usually sound terrible.
Now, this is your setup now.
Let's see.
I didn't say it. Someone else said it.
No, they were right. I know it didn't sound great.
Can you tell me who these bands are? These are real pictures that.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, wait. Let me make you big. Okay,
very
go ahead.
blurry.
Who are those people?
Okay, you don't recognize him?
Is that the singer from Helix?
There you go.
Yeah, Brian Vollmer.
Let's see. Where are we here? I'm not even looking at the camera, but
That's all right.
It's Canada Rock Night.
Cool,
tonight.
awesome.
Good photo.
the guitar player.
Wow, look at you going crazy. Who's that? Who's the guitar player there?
That's Brent. That's the original.
Okay.
He was like, you can tell people you met the security guard at the show. He's wearing a security shirt. Let's see what else.
How do you have everything are those all CDs with why
No,
are
it's in
they
a photo album.
No, to your right.
Oh, the CDs.
Why are all the edges red? And it
those
looks
are-
like you're
those
all
aren't
very
CDs, those are Nintendo Switch games.
Oh. Tells you what I know.
Here's an old one. Who's that?
Gilmore from Triumph.
Yeah.
Wow, very good.
Nintendo Switch. I'll be damned.
Okay, that's blurry. It's from the same of Alana Miles.
Oh, okay.
Gilmore actually answered one of my questions back in the day when they were taking online
Oh,
questions.
look at that.
Yeah, there was like this contest they did because it was at a restaurant called was it the Hard Rock Cafe? I think it might have been. Yeah, it was the Hard Rock Cafe, and Triumph was being inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, so they had the celebration, and I won some random contest on their website to go. And yeah, I was so excited because I love Rick Emmett. He's my favorite guitar player, and then he wasn't there.
Oh.
He posted up some video. Sorry, I've got a show tonight, but if I was there, I'd buy you all a drink. It's like, probably not.
Probably not.
But,
So let's talk. Dawson's
Alana
been
Miles
awfully
was there, and
quiet.
it-
Let's see if. Oh,
was weird.
sorry. Keep going.
I
Sorry.
didn't even realize Alana Miles was going to be there. She autographed my Triumph CD, and at first I'm thinking, why is this random woman signing my Triumph CD? And then I looked at the signature and noticed. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize it was her. She looked a lot different, but she was super nice. Talked to her for like 20 minutes.
Cool. All right.
Hey,
So
Thunder
Dawson.
7, is your name Rob?
No.
Okay, no, I met a guy named
Sydney.
Rob at the Helix concert.
Oh, okay. This was in Brampton. I don't know.
Oh no, this was in Fort Erie.
Oh, okay.
I think in 2019 at the Fort Erie racetrack, Helix was on tour. They announced their old school album, so I went and got their CD, and they went down to the racetrack on the opening night a few summers ago. So I go there and I meet people there that I've met before, and then we see Helix play this like hard rock, really cool Canadian show, and then afterwards I brought one of my I brought the CD out there, and I met the band after. So when I seen Brian there, I seen that you met him, and I went up to him. I said, Ryan, how is your voice so good? Like, how do you keep doing this? He said, well, 40 years of vocal lessons will do that for you.
Yeah, he's super nice.
That helps.
No egos in any of those guys.
So I have my shirt. It's downstairs. It says "Rock You" on it, and I wore it to school. Like I wore it to school the next day, and they're really nice. They signed one of my records and the back of my shirt, and I was just the whole week I was just buzzing. Like I was just like, "Holy crap! I met Helix."
There's a whole those red. It started a whole Sammy Hagar discussion in the chat.
It's the entire collection.
Yeah, there's Rob.
Rob, yeah.
Lips.
Lips, yeah.
His teeth need whitened.
A little bit, I think. Oh, okay. So it was weird where I met Lips. I wasn't even actually at an Anvil show. It was at. Where's this picture? Oh my god, where is it?
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
So they were just there in attendance because it was in Toronto. They're from there, so they were just there walking around in the crowd, and yeah. Rob was nice. I'll say that. I don't really want to slag anyone on here.
I'm sure they're all great. So
also saw Y&T in that same place.
Oh, all right. Yeah, hold on.
Whoa. Is that at the rock pile?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dawson, are you Canadian too?
I don't know if you're gonna know. I don't know if you remember this band at all. Who that is?
Is he from Dawkin?
No.
No. I don't know who that is.
The Canadian band Slick Toxic, and he was singing for Moxie recently, actually.
Moxie's still together?
Yeah, I've seen them like 3 times, met all of them. I don't have those pictures on me, but
Who's left of Moxie?
But yeah, well, not all of them. I should say it was only Earl Johnson who's left.
I got that.
Metal on Metal Anvil.
And Rob signed it, and then Lips put his autograph right next to it, and then I think the bass players is in there somewhere.
Nice.
This is I got this one in St. Catharines, and then I brought it over to the Anvil show. I was in the first row, and Metal on Metal. Lips he had his guitar, and he just he played the guitar solo right in front of everybody's face, and it was a great show. So I met Anvil on a few occasions, and good to see another Anvil fan too.
And I'm an American, and I have Anvil.
Hey, all right.
Show that again. Is yours autographed though, Byron?
Hell no, they've never came to my state.
I don't think Anvil ever comes tours here, do they?
Probably
no one
just
goes to
upstate New
Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Rob
I
is
probably
one of the most underrated and underappreciated drummers.
Oh yeah,
if he had decided, and he had lots of offers, he could have easily, be up there and is recognized as Benante and Lombardo and all those guys. He's just exceptional drummer.
I know Martin loves teas. He likes Coney's Hatch too. I've played some Coney Hatch on a listening party.
How about this one?
Well, let me make you big.
Oh.
Wow. Is that original pressing?
Yes.
Wow. Exciter.
The green shrapnel label.
Look at you. Well, that might be the winner so far.
That's Canadian, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's pretty hard to find, I think, too.
How did you find that?
A buddy of mine was selling a bunch of records to me, so I didn't have to give him much.
Oh, look at you.
You know me.
I know. It was cheap.
It was cheap.
So Dawson, are you on like in the chat with another name? Or are you
If I was, it would be a Rampage video channel. That's the only other
Okay.
one.
All right. And I don't even know how to pronounce. Is it Arcid record?
Arcade.
Record? Arcid.
I seen him on here a lot commenting.
Yeah. So you got anything to share?
New? Hold on.
Anything new? You buy anything new? Anything you listen to?
I gotta go pull some
Peter
more
Jones
stuff.
has got something. All right, I'll make you big. What you? Oh, look at that!
Wow.
Is that a? Wow. Looks clean too.
Yeah, it's the original Capital.
So is that a 12-inch or 10-inch?
10.
Okay.
33 or 78?
No, that's not 78.
33
Okay.
with
Dave Brubeck. Ooh, that looks like an
10-inch.
original one.
and Storyville 1.
Nice,
and
nice.
Storyville 2. And I've got some really killer barbershop stuff too. My folks, these were my dad's.
Wow.
So I've just held on to them.
Very nice.
Yep. I got my dad's Johnny Cash and Herb Alpert still. And Hank Williams.
Well, Schnee and I are getting ready to do a motel show, so I've been
Okay, now the question
doing
is
the motels.
the Frank Sinatra at the Sands, does it have Luck Be a Lady?
It doesn't. The CD,
That's the why that one sucks.
I know. Exactly.
Show
Only the first reissue.
Exactly.
That's
Arcade.
the only year where they put Luck Be a Lady in it.
show that
hunted
back again.
forever.
Okay.
Sinatra.
It's a great album cover.
One of the great records of all time.
It is. It is. Thank you.
Sonny
People do
Payne
their
is
top 10 list
insane
of
with
their
Count
favorite
Basie.
live albums. There's, Frampton Comes Alive, Live at Leeds, but they forget this one.
That's exceptional record.
And they forget Waylon Jennings' live album is good too. That's one of in my top 20.
I thought that Ernesto was going to come on. Where did he go?
He left, I guess. He's not even commenting.
Jesus.
How about some
Oh.
Tom Jones? We need some Tom Jones.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
hold on a
get some
sec.
Tom Jones.
Gatto. Yes.
Be careful about
Okay.
talking about it, Peter, though, because we don't want any backlash.
Yeah.
What do Gatto sound like? I've got the 3 Gatto out. You have any Gatto? Anybody have any Gatto? Yeah, you like Gatto?
Basically anything Canadian.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me bring it up. What is that? Complete Deca. Wait. Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my. So it's all the Deca
Wow,
releases?
wow. I'm taking
Yep.
notes tonight.
There you go.
Atomic, one of my favorites. From the Heart. Green, Green Grasses of Home.
Damn.
Smash Hits. And then we start getting the biggies.
Yeah.
Delilah. Help Yourself. This is Tom Jones. And this one is killer version of Polk Salad Annie on that one. And then my 2 favorites, I Who Have Nothing and She's a Lady.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some other ones here, close up.
God, I don't know any of that era. I haven't seen any of
Yeah,
those.
and then these are a bunch of other singles and other collections and things. Yeah, and you know what? This is very affordable. Especially if you break it down per disc, ridiculously cheap. And oh my God, they sound amazing.
Good.
So
The Parish of Rock. It's not unusual to have the Deca releases
well, they were all on Parrot,
here.
London,
So,
originally.
Peter, was that released domestically or is that an import?
This is domestic, I do
Okay.
believe.
All right. Polk
So-
Salad Annie is killer.
that
Yeah.
kind of covers everything, and a really great booklet too that came with it too. So
Chris Flood said that Chris Slade played with Tom Jones at
That's
AC/DC.
that's correct. He's there's a lot of great videos of him online playing with Tom.
Excellent choice.
Even Buddy Rich complimented Tom.
Show us that. Oh, you've got that. Is that stereo or mono?
There's a stereo.
Stereo.
The Parrot, right? So this was a
Parrot
US
London.
for him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a real nice copy of that, but that's the only one I
And
got.
have you played it?
Yeah, that's not too bad. You know, it's got that 60s feel to it, though, which
You don't like the 60s?
well, I don't know. I think when we did the first Zappa Freakout album, I kind of mentioned how a couple of things on there gave me a Tom Jones vibe with the studio orchestration added to it, which I thought, well, this kind of reminds me of Tom Jones, you know. But
Oh, who shouted The Hunt, Ken? Oh, yeah, we already talked The Hunt.
They're Goddo time.
Now it's Gatto time. Oh, wait. Yeah, Gatto has been a hot topic. So you've got the actual Gatto on vinyl.
Yeah.
I've got the.
I did not buy any records. These are actually all my dad's. He gave them to me. So
Nice. I've got them on Rock Candy,
nice.
the CDs.
Yeah.
They're good records. I like it. Need to play some more Gatto. Poor Byron. Oh, Logan.
but
Okay, Dawson.
let's hear more about our kids' records. He hasn't had
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
chance to say much.
Hold on. I got to get. Yeah. I'm going to put you on the. I'm going to make you big. So what do you got? You have something to share? You have nothing to share?
Well, you had the Sinatra.
Yeah. You have to have something else.
Sinatra, I have the Oasis, definitely maybe 30th anniversary on the way.
Yeah. And what's the deal with your Strat in the back? White Strat.
Okay.
What is it? Share with me. You got a Fender shirt on, damn it. What is that? Is that an
I
American
got a
one?
represent, I guess. Yeah, it's a Fender Stratocaster.
Is that a new Fender? Look at that. Looks like Jimmy's. So is that an American Standard? What is it?
It is a
Oh, wait a minute.
Jeff Beck.
Oh, it's a Jeff Beck.
Yeah,
Oh, those are nice. You like it?
I love it. I love
Yeah.
the pickups.
Those are
A lot of
nice.
my pals don't like the hot noiseless pickups. I love them.
Yeah. It worked for Jeff. It worked for you.
If it was good enough for him, it's good enough for anybody. So I bought
Yeah,
it.
that's a Jeff Beck. Is Fender still making those Jeff Becks? I don't know.
They stopped.
I don't
in
know if they still
2000
are.
They stopped in May of 2022, but I think they still make them.
Okay.
I believe they do.
Hey, Grant, thanks for having me on today.
Hey, you're always welcome back. Nice seeing you, Dawson.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll hoochie coo. So, Jeff, you got anything to share with the class since you're here? Since everything's working?
I, as you know, I don't actually buy physical media at this point. There was a problem with a roommate and a storage unit and an out-of-state contract, and then suddenly I didn't have any CDs anymore. So what few I did have, I just wound up ripping and selling, and I just keep everything online. So I can hold up no records or any. I don't have a single bit of collection there, but we got some guitar players. So I'm going to temporarily disconnect this from the rig if I can do it one-handed. Later, I will have a setup where I don't have to hold the mic in my hand.
Yeah, it's nice to hear you, though.
Yeah, I mean, sound quality is more important than convenience. So,
Well, my son, when I first started this, he said, Dad, people really don't care about your video quality so much, but they want you to sound good. That's the number one. Like all the gaming channels, you've got to sound good when you're doing it. So he said, so make sure you buy a good mic.
That makes sense. So this is going to be real hard to read, but there is I'm going to give a plug to a company that I've bought a lot of pedals from. This guy's in Poland, and he makes a ton of interesting pedals.
That's what Jeff sounds like.
It was really muffled before, wasn't it?
Oh, you weren't muffled. It just sounded like you were in a tube all the time.
Let's see. There we go. So this is called a Fuzz Venger.
Wait a minute. Let me make that big. Let me see.
This is an Occult Pedals Fuzz Venger. You can almost just about read it.
Loud, tone, gain, button.
So it's a fuzz box.
This actually
based on a certain circuit.
I don't know. I don't remember offhand if this is an attempt. This isn't just like a big muff or something like that.
Okay.
This is actually an octave below and fuzz at the same time. And it's less glitchy than a lot of the other octave effects, like a Boss OC2 or whatever the Electro Harmonics one was called. I've got one. I forgot what it's called. I haven't seen it in a while. So the cool thing about Occult, the little star, the little pentacle thing, that's actually just the LED that tells you that it's on. It's not a button. So it's got kind of interesting graphics, and I do kind of like that, but this guy makes a lot of really good fuzzes. I have I don't know if you guys know, if anybody is watching this that knows a lot about fuzz, then if you know enough, you know that the Holy Grail is a germanium NKT 275 is the transistors that go in that. And that's what, the fuzz face originally had. Analog Man has some that use that. You can't get them anymore. I've got 2 of them because I really like it. Fuzz is one of my absolute favorite effects. When I find a pedal I like, I wind up with a lot of them.
I hear you.
Like
Yep.
that orange guy up there, that's a Red Witch Phaser Deluxe. This white one over here, that's another Red Witch Phaser Deluxe. The orange one goes with the orange amps. I've got a couple of orange ones. I've got a brown
here
one
we
over
go.
there with the thunder.
He's got the rock.
Go ahead. Wait a minute. Go ahead. I knew the damn Rockman would pop up.
All right.
And you've got a crybaby.
Yeah.
Didn't that just come out like yesterday?
Logan, your internet works fine. Remember, we tested your internet and it was fine. Your speed on your internet's good. It's your laptop and your equipment that you need to upgrade. Your internet's fine.
Actually, you're wrong, Logan. I'm not.
Look. Look who's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Web.
Ernesto.
There we go.
My goodness. What is happening with you?
That's why he's late.
What you got? Oh, he's drinking the good stuff tonight, huh?
What is it? Wait a minute. Let me make it big.
Tequila.
Oh, you're a
I can't
bad
see
boy.
him. Why can't I see him?
Damn.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I'm
minute.
drinking the cheap stuff tonight.
You can't see him?
I can't. Now I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Why
That's
isn't
weird.
this letting me fix this? I need to. Oh, for God's sake. Really? All right. I can't hear him.
I can't hear him either. He's
Give
muted.
a little taste of it. Got it?
Let me look.
Water.
Everybody drink. You can drink water. It's okay. This is just only for happy hour.
I can't. Why won't it let me fix that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Let me redo this a bit. I wish it would just pop, but I always have to redo everything. There we go. Huh? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So, what's going on, Ernesto?
There's a little feedback on it.
I don't hear anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was watching you guys, and I was like, "Oh my god, nobody's talking. Everybody's all quiet."
We've been talking. I have a Russian issued Big Muff that I picked up in '93.
Nice. Nice.
Ashley, how are you? Nice to see you. Where's Brian? I don't know. I thought Brian was coming
He
on.
was coming on with Ernesto.
Yeah.
Brian, where are you? I thought you were coming.
Brian said he was coming on if I get on.
Yeah, well, come on. Yeah, the Rockman again. I know, he brings that up. Why don't you show the Rockman again, Byron?
Show it again.
I got some records that I picked up at a garage sale this summer that I didn't know what the hell they were.
Jason doesn't play, but he likes hearing about gear. Well, I could drag some stuff out if you want to see some stuff.
But
anybody a fan of? Well, I've showed it before.
These weren't like old records either. They were like new pressings. Some might be older records, but they were new pressings, and they were all still in the shrink wrap and everything. And they're $1 a piece, so I grabbed them all. I don't like any of these records. But some of you guys might know some of these.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me look.
What is that? Is that
that's the offshoot of Sonic Youth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was $1. And then this one.
Swans.
Swans filth.
That's a disturbing.
I don't like any of this stuff.
Weird.
But
you don't like Sonic
buy
Youth?
them?
But I had to buy them.
You were compelled.
What's
Yes,
that?
this one's
What's
like
that,
colored
Jackal?
vinyl.
Oh,
Like death metal or
It
something.
looks like
I
death
don't
metal,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, they're all $1 a piece, and like I said, they're mints and
What
new
is that?
pressings. And
What's that?
it's called "The Feeling of Love." It's like garage rock or something. I think this is another one of theirs. And then
That's Sonic Youth.
this is "The Feeling of Love" again.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I see it now.
Sharp ends. I don't know what any of this shit was, but it was $1 a piece, and I don't like them. But I know a guy said he'd trade me some stuff for them, so I'm going to get rid of them.
Another Rockman.
A pig nose.
Can you get a pig nose,
I'm
maybe?
gonna trade some
Byron?
more. I'll trade some records for them. So
Hold on. Let
What
me
the heck?
get off and then get back on, all right? Hold on.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me make Byron small. There. Oh, whew. Phew. That was made me nervous.
Where did Ernesto go?
So everybody else was like, "What the hell are all those records?" That's what I was like. What? I don't know. I'll buy them. They're $1 a piece. What the hell?
We did a show on the producers.
Yeah.
Schnee and I did a show on producers.
Yep.
What's the record behind Byron?
Oh,
Is that the Hunt?
this
Dillinger.
was another free record I got.
Oh, it's not Dillinger.
Isaac Hayes, Groovathon.
Let me see that.
Wow.
It's all right.
That's Black Moses.
Shut your mouth.
Didn't he do he did a album called Black Moses?
Yeah, he did. I have the 8-track.
He called himself Black Moses.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Isaac Hayes is great.
Oh yeah.
He's actually his estate is actually suing the Trump Foundation or whatever.
Why is
because they're
that?
using his music.
Yeah, exactly. Hail Black Moses. Of course, he was also chef.
Yeah.
Isn't he dead? How can he be suing?
Passed away, yeah.
He was a Scientologist too, and that he didn't like when
Yeah,
they
his
made
family's suing.
Scientology on their show. He didn't have a problem when they made fun of everybody else, but when they made fun of Scientology,
Yeah.
he said,
Yeah.
"I'm done."
Dude, let me tell you something about
Everybody's got to have a
Scientology.
line somewhere, right?
You know the guys from the Choir Boys? Those guys were Scientologists. I didn't even know. My buddy, his mom was their manager.
What, like the London Choir Boy?
Yeah, my buddy's
Really?
mom. My buddy's mom was their manager, and not only that, she managed. You know the guy, the drummer from that used to play with Robert Plant.
Andy Edwards.
No, the guy that died. What's his name? Robbie something.
Robbie Blunt?
Yeah.
He was a guitar
Robbie
player.
Blunt passed away?
No, what's his name? What's the name of the drummer that played on Led Zeppelin?
Cozy Powell?
Led Zeppelin, acoustics. The
Oh.
acoustics.
Oh,
What's his name? He was really good. He died though. He died really young. Peter knows who I'm talking about.
He played drums for Robert Plant, and he specifically.
Yeah, he did.
I can look this
During
up.
the-
What is it?
Wasn't
during
Cozy
the-
Powell and
Michael.
Oh,
Lee.
if we only had a computer and a way to look stuff up.
I have.
I
I'm
know, I
on.
can't remember his name, but he was really good.
What What did he play on any albums or?
He did on the Unleaded tour. He did. He was
The
probably
Michael
on
Lee?
the. Yeah, there you go.
He played with Thin Lizzy
Yeah,
on
it was
a
Michael
little
Lee,
bit,
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Michael
that guy.
Lee's passed away.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. He did
Yeah.
the Page Plant thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plays
So
Ludwig
all those-
Silver Sparkle.
All
Epileptic
those
seizure.
guys. Here's a funny story. All those guys are connected to Scientology, and the only reason I know is because one of my cousins was going to start a band with the ladies, which I would say the manager, her son. They were going to do a band together, but they just had creative differences, and because of Scientology and all that got in the way of it. But I saw the choir boys actually practicing at his house, and then I saw him playing drums, and I was like, wow, this guy's good, man. I didn't know who he was until, Robert Plant came to town, and they went to, perform with him and stuff. And I was like, wow, that's like the strange world, how everybody's connected and stuff. But yeah, that whole Scientology is a hot mess, man.
Brian, are you coming on? I thought
he
you
gonna
were
come
coming on. He keeps talking in the chat, but he doesn't come on.
He'll come on. He said he wanted to come on. I was on.
I think he was lying.
No, he'll come on. He's been on your show before.
Oh,
just
I
wanted-
know.
He just wanted to see you.
Yeah, probably.
I think.
But
I don't know.
Michael Lee,
He and
man,
Ernesto are pretty tight.
he was good, man. Sadly missed, man. Really good drummer. I just didn't realize how much of a connection they had with the Scientology. I mean, if you guys know anything about Scientology, it's crazy, man. It's
Well,
wild.
Mike Nesmith was a
Right, you're gonna get in trouble.
Scientologist.
You get
Yeah.
sued.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is gonna get you shut down.
Well, no, but Michael Nesmith was a Scientologist. He never got any medical care, and he passed away. There could have been something done,
Yeah.
but
I live in the heart of Scientology, Clearwater, Florida.
my
there you go.
uncle
There you
lives
go.
in Dunedin.
Ah, damn.
My grandparents used to live on. I think they lived in Dunedin on
Honeymoon Island?
Colonial.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know what that neighborhood looks like now, but they were like in the middle of. Logan, I'm a Scientologist. I am. No, I'm not.
Right.
But last time I was down there, it's been a while. But man, Dunedin, they've done a lot to it, and Clearwater
Main
looked
Street's
great.
It's
Right.
great.
Yeah, it's like the place to go now.
It is.
Yeah, I was going down there when I was a kid because my grandparents moved there like in '65 or something.
Wow.
65.
Oh, it's great. It is great.
Yeah,
I see
65.
Billy Sheehan, I've seen him quite a few times downtown Clearwater.
Oh,
Does he live down there?
He's a Scientologist too, isn't he?
He might have a place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he a
No, I think-
I
Scientologist?
think he is.
Edgar
You
Winter.
think he is? I don't
he
think
is.
so. I don't know.
I'd
That's
say-
what I read he was.
Who did
Maybe.
I say? Billy Sheehan, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's a Scientologist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
Byron. I don't know if Tom Cruise is gay.
There's a
Tom
whole
Cruise
South
only
Park
made
episode
one
about
good
that.
movie. Logan,
You're
what
watching
movie?
with South Park, BM.
Was Warren Zevon a Scientologist?
You know who was a
I don't know.
Scientologist? Beck was a Scientologist, but he got out of that.
Chick Corea. He lived around here. He was a Scientologist.
Oh wow.
The pair. Who else is talking Scientology? the conversation will just jump to one thing to another.
Edgar Winter is a
Yeah, it's-
Scientologist, and he did an album about L. Ron Hubbard wrote this science fiction
Right.
10
all he
book
wrote.
thing of what was it called? I read it. It's pretty good actually. It's,
You're not talking about Dianetics.
Planet Earth, I think it
Oh.
was called, or something. And he wrote it. He did an album about that.
Yeah. And they made a
it was the
movie.
Winter album, yeah.
They made the movie too, right?
Yeah, it was a bad movie.
Yeah, very bad.
Oh wait, no, that was the Battlefield Earth album.
Oh, it's not the same thing.
Was that? I think the record was about Battlefield Earth as well. Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
a
I
different
don't know.
L. Ron Hubbard series I read. But yeah,
strange movie. Very
Oh,
strange.
Steve Polari. Walked on water. B-52s dropping bombs into volcanoes on Mars. Pick your fairy tale. I don't know. I worked for a Scientologist for a few years. It was interesting.
Wow.
Really, Jeff?
Yeah. I worked with a guy. He was a fucking nut job, and
Favorite rock album by
Okay.
one day he was always trying to sell fucking Amway at work and shit.
Oh no!
And I was talking to this woman about L. Ron Hubbard, and I was like, he's a pretty good author. He writes some good science fiction. But I said, but he's a Scientologist, so people think he's weird. And this weird dude, he goes, I'm a Scientologist. And I just said to myself, no shit, dude. I can see that.
Okay, so Zevon was not a Scientologist. He just didn't like doctors. Okay.
Right.
Well, I understand. I love my primary care doc, but I just don't like to be under the microscope.
Well, look what happened to Steve Jobs. He didn't believe in doctors either, and now he's dead. Sadly.
Well, I go plenty, but you know, I already talked about it. I keep thinking, is it this time that something's going to come up in my blood work that I'm doomed? It's just my brain. That's all.
Well, Ronnie Dio ignored his symptoms for years.
Yeah.
So, briefly about Ronnie, I know he had stomach cancer, correct?
Yes.
Right.
But how long do you think he had it? I mean, do we know anything about that?
Oh,
for years.
It had to have been years, yeah, because during their heavy touring, he was having eating problems, stomach pains, digestive issues, you know. And when you get to be a certain age, that's the stuff you pay attention to the most.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
But I wonder if Ronnie could have been treated.
Oh, they clearly said this is something that easily could have been addressed.
Yeah. Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah, I think his son spoke at like the public funeral thing that they had, and he said like, my father's death could have prevented. So please, if you need to go get checked, go get checked.
Yeah. And they're always doing the cancer fund, the fundraising for Dio all the time over here where I live. It's always happening. You know,
Ronnie only ate meat. Is that true?
I don't know about that.
What?
No, I don't know.
He's on the Atkins diet permanently.
Well, he smoked almost probably until the end. He loves beer. He loves to drink. And he's a tiny guy. And so if he starts to lose weight due to illness or anything, there's not a lot there to sustain him.
Yeah.
But he just kind of buckled down and is like, you know, he's probably that guy who would, unless he's, you know, literally unconscious, would never want to cancel a show or something like that. So,
and even his wife couldn't get him to go to the doctor.
Well, no one will go if they're not motivated on their own.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that was his ex-wife.
This is a bundle of laughs. We are kind of depressing. Well, we lost. I'm still not over the loss of Ronnie James Dio. So can I help it?
No, I think the loss of Eddie Van Halen was tragic because nobody realizes how bad throat cancer is. Throat cancer is one of the worst, man. That's bad. You know?
And I don't think anybody really knew how bad Eddie was, though.
No.
No.
I mean, he'd been you just heard a little bit. Yeah, from sucking on metal picks gave me cancer of the tongue, but he smoked like a fiend.
Get throat cancer these days, too.
Yeah.
Say that again, Byron. What?
There are other ways that you get like throat cancer these days.
Yeah, what was that actor? Catherine Zeta-Jones' husband?
Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
And he went public on how he got it. It's like, why do we need to know this?
Yeah. Well, then again, look at Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce.
You know, but that was, you know, I don't even know why he got it or how he got it because I don't think he smoked. So I don't know.
And it was mouth cancer, throat cancer, what?
Yeah.
He's okay, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a family member die esophageal cancer, 56. Oh, my God, Webb.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
so
Webb,
sorry.
I have esophageal precancer. It's called Barrett's esophagus. When Ernesto held up his alcohol, I mean, one, I don't drink, but two, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Long story short is I had the flu a number of years ago, like 2008, and was spitting stuff up, and it was pretty much black mud like crude oil.
Wow.
And I went in, they did a scope and they said, well, you have Barrett's. So what happens is healthy esophagus is benign, non-acidic. Mine has turned permanently acidic.
Oh,
oh my God.
So when I get colonoscopies, I get it both one end and the other. I do an upper to check the esophagus and then get a colonoscopy at the same time. So I'm permanently on acid blockers. I have to watch what I eat. I sleep almost upright. Everything to keep the acid from coming back up in my throat.
Right.
We are health first here on this channel, so don't forget.
There's no cure for it, and so they keep an eye on it because it's not all Barrett's leads to esophageal cancer, but it's one of the primary triggers of it. So they're always looking to do biopsies and see if they can catch it early. So
what happens if you cannot sleep horizontally?
I mean, flat horizontal. No. If I get, and I don't get it nearly as often as I did when I was younger, which I think it was a combination of multiple things. I was getting a lot of GERD, gastroesophageal reflex
It's okay,
disorder.
Webb.
And I would get these back splashes. And when I get heartburn like that, it buckles my knees. My eyes completely water. I can't swallow. It's just, there's so much acid in my throat. And, they're like, here, take some Malox or whatever. That's just not going to work. And ironically, the only thing that I keep on hand and I travel with them and everything are apples.
Oh.
The natural, and the more tart it is, the better. The natural acidic acid in an apple helps neutralize the apple so I can swallow and start breathing again. So.
Wow.
I actually am starting to feel better about myself.
I'm also,
oh my God, Peter, I had no idea.
A couple years
I got a question for Peter, though. Peter, what do you do? Because I know you're a drummer, and for memory, what do you take for memory? Like, do you take a pill? Do you take like a vitamin?
No, I don't take anything for that.
It does.
What's your name? No, I don't take anything for that. I did have a senior moment yesterday. All four of my kids were here, and I put my foot in my mouth, so I had to email one of them and apologize.
Really quick question? Do you have any dementia in your family?
No.
Okay.
No.
My dad had dementia.
Yeah.
In fact, my family doc was talking to me about it when we were there.
Yeah, my mom's side were all strokes and heart attack people.
Right.
My dad's side, and he passed last year, 88. His folks were in their 90s, and his sister was in her 90s. So I'm trying to see which side of the scale I'm on. I kind of lean much more to my mom's side, so who knows?
Well, you sound like you have a great memory. I mean, because you could have conversations and you can talk about stuff, and you have a great memory from what I've seen. So it's pretty amazing that without taking any vitamins and stuff like that.
Yeah. Nope. So far, so good.
No, that's good.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, Mrs. B. Bolt. I think you need a disclaimer that no one is a medical expert. Well, we're just talking. Hey, I don't know where the Friday night chats go. They just kind of do what they do.
You think you're getting your medical advice from Pete Jones on Rock's Rockware? You are the problem. Not my
Terry had testicular cancer, so. What's that?
Yeah.
Fish oil. Are you taking fish oil?
I have to, because here's the thing. I don't like eating fish, and I don't like that, that weird taste. So I have to take that because it's my substitute. You know what I mean? Some people can't eat fish. I mean, I don't know. It depends.
We just changed our diet. I'm doing fish at least 2 times a week now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it depends,
But there's good fish and there's bad fish, and
yeah. You just gotta get your
omega-3 is good. Omega-6 is bad.
Yeah.
You want a good relationship of 3 to 6, just like LDL and HDL in your cholesterol.
Right.
You want the balances and the ratios to be correct. So
I don't know about Grant. I don't know. Grant.
Oh, I need to do something about my diet.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
God.
I need to do something.
You know.
I tried. I had salad today and a banana, so that's
okay.
I'm trying to cut out all the crap. This is
Right.
day one. Hey
It's
man,
hard.
you have come to Jesus moments when you go to your
Yeah.
doctor
You do,
appointment.
yeah.
So I'm gonna
You
start
work
riding my
out
bike
there,
more.
Yeah. You want to be around. That's why.
Well,
You know?
I guess.
The guys that
Too
are
many
married,
Oreos.
they get
Yeah,
the wives-
lawn care. So what's everybody do for lawn care?
I mowed yesterday.
It is a music channel, but it's a Friday night chat. It could be anything.
Lawn care.
2 pints of booze. Tell me you are a bad fish too.
Okay, here's a question. Have any of you guys seen any of the performances from Gene Simmons' solo project on
Yes,
tour?
it's quite good.
No.
Did you like it?
I do like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
all
strong
right.
band.
Yeah.
Great players. I mean, Brian Tishy's on drums. Good grief.
Yeah, I know.
He's killing it.
I've heard some bad reviews. I've heard some good reviews. So it's like,
Look,
probably
I
cheaper
have
than
contended
Gene,
all along. Gene's voice has held up amazingly well. He still sounds great in all the original keys.
yeah. And didn't he turn 70? He turned 70, right?
No,
70?
75.
Oh, 75.
Turns-
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 75.
Oh, wow. And he's out there. He's out there.
Well, he made a comment at one of the early shows. He said,
Yeah.
"Do you know how much easier touring like this is?" And he goes, "No click tracks, no backing this," and I mean, just started throwing kids under the bus. He just shows up now, doesn't have to do the makeup crap or anything else, and shows up and plays.
I think he's got one solo album left. I think he could do one more solo album. I really think so.
Yeah, if he really focused on putting on,
Yeah.
really good, legit rock and roll instead of he tends to
Yeah.
Weird direction.
go off in weird angles and when he does his
because-
solo stuff.
See, Paul Stanley's going to stay with that Soul Patrol thing. He's going to do that soul thing.
Station.
Yeah, he's going to be doing that for a while.
Is there anything on the horizon for Soul Station? Like, is there anything coming out? Does anybody know?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
I thought Paul sounded great singing that stuff.
Yeah.
I wish you would have done it a couple decades earlier when his
Yeah.
voice was really strong because that's just such great material. You know,
Yeah.
so good.
Logan, come on. I think it's really good. Hey, come on. I don't think it blows at all. I think it's really good.
At least Eric Singer's got a job, you know. He's playing with them, you know. He's still got a job.
Hey, you can't. Yeah. DC, why aren't you on here? DC, come on. Get on here.
Where'd
Probably got
Brocker go?
5 kids sitting
Brocker.
We're probably going to go another half hour. So come on. Anyway.
Did you see that? Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No. Just go ahead.
We were just talking drummers. Did you see that Kenny Aronoff had to jump in last minute in the Hagar / Van Halen?
Oh, for
Bill?
Bonham. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Jason-
what happened?
I don't know yet.
Family emergency. That's all.
Family
that's all.
emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope everything's okay.
No pre-rehearsals really or anything, and he sits down on Jason's kit and just killed it.
Yeah,
Wow.
you'd expect that from him. Definitely.
It's
Yeah.
so good, it's stupid.
Mhm.
Man, that's wonderful. Logan, okay.
30 years. Though.
You're talking, but think about what he's doing in Kiss and the amount of screaming and yelling.
Yeah, right.
Him singing Soul Station and doing, soul music, that's a different,
Yeah,
it's a
lower.
different thing. It's, come on, Logan. I think it's great. I like the Soul Station. If you haven't heard it, check it out.
Probably.
At least Paul Stanley's doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He loves that music and he's doing what he wants. Good for him.
He could probably do a blues album if he wanted to. He's got that
I think he
voice.
could.
And I think it would be great,
I agree.
But I don't know about these Kiss fans. They probably, they might not like it.
No, DC, come on.
Tell them to come on.
Come
Okay, here's
on.
some-
When I
here's something
say come on, come on.
Here's something amazing and crazy and wild, and I don't know why they're fighting over this stuff, but you know that Neil Sean and Jonathan Cain were fighting over money. You heard about that, right?
Parrish, come on.
And they're touring together.
They tour together, but they hate each other.
I just want to put them in a room,
yeah,
with no escape. Close the door, and only the one who survives gets to come out, and just let them just.
And you know what? I feel bad, and the one person I feel bad for is not them. I feel bad for the singer.
Yeah,
because he's got nothing to do with it. He's just in the middle, right?
Yeah, he's in the middle.
I got to talk to Amarillo offline.
Yeah, he's just doing it, and he's got to be on this side or he's got to be on this side, or else he's going to be out of a job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks. It really sucks. These guys are legends, and they're like fighting over money. Over my wife took my credit card and she spent all the money, and even though it's corporate money or it's our money, she took the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just greed. It's really bad, and they shouldn't be fighting over stuff like that. You know, that's why Steve Perry's like flew the coop. He probably had to deal with all this BS.
Yeah. These guys are like in their 70s, and they're
it's crazy. It's mind-boggling.
This is a ringing endorsement of how beautiful it was to be naive,
right,
in the 70s and 80s when we didn't know any of this crap. We're just like, there's the music, you like it or you don't, and that's it.
Right.
Sometimes you get too far into the weeds and you get into their personalities and some of the stuff you discover about them, and you're like, and now you start to listen to the music differently, and it tarnishes your thoughts, and you're like, well, that's not good, but it happens.
Because all the bands I like, I didn't grow up back then when this was current, so I'm listening to way older music than my generation, and I have that. Like, I'll listen to Kiss, and I'll be thinking, "Oh, these guys are idiots." While I'm listening to it, so it ruins the music a little bit.
Here we go, ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. He's here.
Oh.
DC tune time, baby. There he is.
Finally.
Hello, gents.
Are grandchildren around tonight or something?
Yeah, actually, we did in our hometown. It's the first night of high school football, so they have a big celebration with inflatables and slides and all that stuff. So we had the 3 grandkids over there, but storms came through, so we're not going to the game. But they got their fill of slides and inflatable fun houses and such. So that was my night.
Jason only likes the first 3 Journey albums.
Yeah, likes the
Jason's got a point.
Tinged.
The more
those
He's
are
got a
my
point.
3 favorites.
It's a set.
Yeah, I like the first 3 much better than the later stuff.
I mean, I hate to bring up the feuds, but I'm thinking about Daryl Hall and John Holtz and what they're going through.
Yeah, isn't that odd?
I don't get that.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know, because didn't Daryl say that he pretty much wrote everything? And you go back and look at it, it was Sarah Allen, John Oates, Jana Allen. They all wrote all that stuff together, a lot of it. Right. You know, he didn't start writing with Sarah Allen's sister until later. But there's a lot that John and Daryl co-wrote. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, didn't this stem because John Oates wanted to sell his part of the catalog?
Yeah, because he's not quite the draw that Daryl is when he goes out on the concert trail. And that's where the money is these days. You're not making any money recording new music. Speaking of which, Daryl Hall's new album, I was very, very disappointed in.
Really?
Not even using an actual bass on 8 of the 9 songs. Synthesized bass. And the songs aren't that strong. And I don't know, very disappointed. I'm a big Daryl Hall fan, but
I think Aerosmith's done, Chris.
Oh, yeah, they've been done for a while.
Yeah.
They've been done since 1976.
Well, DC, since you're here, is there any, have you gotten anything new?
Oh shit! I got my box upstairs of like 14 CDs that are new.
I'll just remove you, and I'll remove you and bring you back in. Go get it.
Remove me.
Yes.
All right. Well, if he's got something to share, let's see it.
Yeah.
Well, all these conversations that we've been talking about with all these other bands only makes Geddy, Alex, and Neil look so much smarter
Right.
To have the conversation and just say, you know what, a third for you, a third for you, a third for me, and we never talk about it again.
It's like the perfect marriage.
But they all did write together, though. I mean, maybe didn't they pretty much get together and then someone would have a concept or whatever, and then they would just build off of it?
But Getty said Getty said it got to the point where it's like, it didn't even matter, because someone would bring an idea and they'd say, well, what if we change it to this? And now who do we get it? And who do we what? And, now you don't have these, super bitter guys like Ginger Baker was, and how much he hated Jack Bruce because he got checks and he didn't. Right. And, it's always about that.
Yeah.
We got off the medical chat. But we do have to bring this up. I guess Daryl Hall is... I knew he had Lyme disease, but I didn't know that he canceled the show.
Yeah.
Daryl Hall's great. That first Daryl Hall solo album, Sacred Songs, that he did with Robert Fripp, absolutely killer.
Does he have the same symptoms and things that happened with Shania Twain? Because her Lyme disease is what caused that whole losing of her voice and that whole down period. She had Lyme disease. She got bit by a tick.
I didn't even know she had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's when she was going post-divorce from Mutt and all
right.
that stuff.
That was a big mess.
Yeah. She's kicking butt now. She's got another Vegas residency coming up. So.
All right, DC, I'm going to make you big. Share with the class what you got.
All right. First out of the chute, Speedway Boulevard.
You bought Speedway.
Yeah, that track you played on the one listening party knocked me out of my seat. It was fantastic. And I asked if the whole album was like that. I was told it was that good. So this has been purchased.
Let me bring that back. That's what's supposed to be a really great record. That came out on Rock Candy. When I last looked, it was out of print. Did you get a new copy or did you get a used copy?
I just got this like 2 weeks ago.
Awesome. That's a good record. Oh, if you don't know that record, everybody should check it out.
Will do.
All right, all you Styx fans, Glenn Burtnick, who was in Styx for a while. This is a group with guys of his generation, and it's basically power pop. It's very good. There's a few covers on here, but this is a very good power pop album.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Webb says the door, the another dimension. Look behind DC. It looks like it's another dimension.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. It looks like you're going into a
Monsters Inc.
What is that? What is that back there? It looks like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Or you can have Halloween decor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, DC. Go back to Speedway.
Okay.
You bought it new? Where did you get it? It was sealed? Brand new?
Yeah, I got it on Discog. Somebody had brand new copy of
nice.
it.
Okay.
I scooped it up.
Excellent. Yeah. That's one to get out of print.
Sometimes when things are toted on the Warehouse, there's a mad rush for them, so you better jump quick. Here, this one has always escaped me, and I would hear it from, just over at friends' houses and such.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
It's one of those albums I never picked up and was like, I've been over plenty of people's albums, make a mental note. Hey, you might want to buy that one. Finally did.
What version is that one?
Oh, I don't know how to.
I think I've got,
30th anniversary edition.
Nice. I've got like the original one, I think.
And I think they're coming out with a box set of that.
There's one has been out. It's been out.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
one
okay.
came out maybe over 10 years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Unless there's a
Brilliant.
new one.
I think it's a new one. I don't know.
Well, Ken, I don't think I looked on. I think the Hunt might have sold out, but I looked on Amazon today, and not the first album, but the second and third album, I think, are available on Amazon. Dillinger, though, however, because we were talking up Dillinger sold out. So, God, I don't know. Crazy. All right, oh, here we go.
Hello. People notice all this shit I have in my studio. That's why it's such a fun place for my grandsons. It's like a big, I don't know, sorry ass Disney World.
And this week I will mention that Parrish will be on Branch Rock Warehouse. We are going to start a series on the band Slade. Finally. There we go.
He brings it up in every show he's on anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah, well,
love Slade.
So we're gonna talk some Slade. All right, keep going, DC. So far, I'm in to everything you're saying. I love it.
You're
Keep
all
going.
in?
I'm in, baby.
The newest Collective Soul, which is a double album. I've heard good things about it, so we shall see. Like I say, one of my real bad habits is buying too much music for me to reasonably consume in a time frame that makes sense. So that's why I get all this backlog of albums here, which, much to my wife's irritation, sits there next to my Lazy Boy, and I never get to them.
Man, Mike, you're late. We held up the show for you.
We waited as long as we could,
We
Mike.
waited for as long as we could. We're glad you're here, Mike. All right, keep going, DC. Sorry.
All right. A jazz artist I just got turned on to, a guitarist, Ottmar Liebert.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Fantastic. Just so melodic and soothing. And then I bought 2 of his albums. So there's that. Something that Schnee had mentioned, Vegas with Randolph. It's kind of sophisticated pop. He's a little quirky. I do have one of his other albums I enjoyed quite a bit, so I picked that up. Here we go. Ernesto will know about this one. The Grand
Slam, yeah. It's their new album, right?
This is the one.
Yeah, it's their new album.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Where the hell's it? Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
I was looking for the title of the album. It's right up there, you nitwit. Right there.
Oh, boy.
If you like XTC, Martin Newell, he does.
Oh, I've got a Martin Newell CD that he did with Andy Partridge.
Yeah. His best album is The Greatest Living Englishman. And if you could track that one down, that's as good as the best of any album by XTC, in my opinion. Very pop, very catchy tunes, great album. Here's a guy that works with Todd Rundgren's bass player, Kazim Sultan, Phil Thornberry.
Yeah.
And he's a very good pop
Look, it's the
rock
Prog
artist.
Father. Yeah.
Hey, there's the Prog Father.
Wait a minute, is that Cat? Wait a minute.
He produced Kazim Sultan's last solo album, and he writes very much in a Toddish fashion. So he's a good guy.
Did you pick up Chasm's last album?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did too. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Another great pop artist who Todd Rundgren is an influence is the group's called the Pearl Fishers.
I like the cover.
Yeah, he's got about 7 or 8 albums out. They're all great. More the softer side of Todd, if you like those ballad type stuff. Another pop guy, Mark Bassino, been around for a long time. Schnee just played a track or 2 on his Schnee TV, so I purchased that. Another pop rock guy.
Is someone
11.
got a? Wait a minute. Someone playing a flutophone?
Sounds like a flutophone.
That's my ice cream truck.
The ice cream truck. Better run.
That's the ice cream truck.
Run.
God, things are going to hell.
I'm a big fan of America, and this is the latest solo album by Gary Beckley.
Oh, nice.
And he does his solo stuff. If you like America, you'll love his solo material as well. And
who's that?
What the hell is happening?
Last but not least, a group called the Hollywood Stars, who haven't put out an album in like 30 years. Very new wavy punk, power pop.
Oh, wow.
But these guys haven't put out an album in like 30 years, and I heard a track or 2 on it Love it, so I picked this one up.
Didn't they do the original version of Great Expectations? Or not Great Expectations. What was the other Kiss song on not Great Expectations?
Not quite sure about their history. It's just I read about them and I heard a couple of the new tracks on that CD, and so I picked it up. But I couldn't tell you earlier about their catalog.
The other song on
That's the
very good. Look at you saving the show.
My wife gives me the stink eye every night just looking at that cavalcade of crap lying next to me, and I continue to buy more.
You saw this, right, DC?
That
You
is
know what that is,
if
right?
you like hard rock mixed with funk, get that album. Get that album.
This.
Richie Kotzon's Motherhead's Family Reunion. And Richie, he's got a new solo album coming out next month. Richie Kotzon does.
Look at that.
Yeah, if you like that hard rock mixed with soul and funk, he's your man.
This is out of print. If you exactly what DC said, Byron loves it. Do yourself a favor and get this Richie Kotzon. Oh my God.
Byron loves it. I have to
This
get it.
this smokes. This smokes. Wow. I had to order it, but I had to find it off somebody off Discogs.
What does it
It's
sound
out
like?
of print. It's freaking it's on Geffen. It's on what do you mean?
Like, what does it sound like? Who does it sound like? What style is it
It's
like?
hard funk. Like if you listen to a lot of Glenn Hughes's funk rock stuff, very similar to that.
Okay.
But man, can he play? Man, can he sing?
Cool.
Oh
My
yeah,
favorite.
it's phenomenal. It's great. It just came today. I haven't even put it on. Byron had the one song in the listening party, and I checked it out, and God dang!
Oh yeah. And
My
Mrs.
God.
Bolt, they saying that her and Byron are going to see Richie
Look
on
at
her
that.
birthday. How about that?
Big spender.
She's dragging you to it, right?
I know we talked about it, but I didn't know it was official. But if it's her birthday, at least I can do, right?
Well, Grant, I did play
Yeah.
that Kotzon track. My wife was in the living room, and she loved it. And if he comes to town or near anywhere in central Illinois, we will be going as well. She loved it. And
Yeah,
she's a
he's-
modern country type person, so
What's that mean?
she likes modern country music. She likes
Type?
other stuff too.
Well,
but
she's that type.
I played that Kotzon track, that Reach Out, that cover. She loved it. So we're
Well, this
good.
came out like '94, I
Yeah,
think.
a while back.
The only major label that I guess, and this is the only major label record.
I believe so. He's just kind of skipped around from
Yeah,
middle
highly
and
recommended.
small record companies cutting albums here and there, except when he gets with his cronies and the winery dogs or such.
Webb wants to
Then he
know
gets-
where can you get it?
I got mine off Discogs. Maybe you can find it on eBay.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to do it, Ernesto, is try and see if you could track it down on Discogs or eBay, because it's not in print anymore. So,
Yeah, he's really
no, he puts out an incredible amount of music. On his 50th birthday, he put out that 3 CD set, 50 songs on his 50th birthday. Yeah, he's very prolific.
I just did a search, and whatever his current band is, there's some YouTube videos that someone shot recently from gigs within the past couple weeks. Wow. What a good player.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just
And he's playing with his fingers.
Yeah.
Kind of has that Jeff Beck technique where, you know.
kind of like Jeff Beck mixed with Lindsey Buckingham with that
Buckingham,
picking,
yeah.
that picking style.
But his vocals and his singing ability, I'm totally sold. I am sold.
He's my number one currently favorite guitarist and vocalist, all wrapped up in one human being.
I'm
You like
surprised.
Poison?
No. Huh? I'm surprised you guys haven't done a show on it.
We did it. What was the show we did? We did a show on that
did
one
it.
and done
We did Wilson
episode.
Hall.
Poison? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Wilson
yeah.
Hall.
I think we need to do a series on him. That's
Well,
what
I'd
I
be-
think.
I'd be a
I
part of
am
that.
that into it.
I know Byron would be too.
Yeah, we could do something.
Like a top 10
Yeah.
Cson,
I don't know. Let me think
tunes,
about it.
or
Got a lot of
LPs.
records.
That's a lot to get through.
I don't know how we would do it. I'm thinking
do a
about it.
top
Let me
five.
think
Let's
about it.
talk about that later.
I don't know. Do you think we should, everybody in the chat, should we do a Richie show? I think so.
Yeah.
Let me think
Stephanie,
about it. It's a
thank
big
you.
catalog, though.
Stephanie's been
It is.
feeding me Cson appearances around the Illinois area.
Your name's still,
Illinois.
you know
Illinois.
your name that Schnee hates Wendy O. Williams.
Wendy O. Williams listening party. Yeah, why not?
I've got a couple of plasmatics. I've got,
Nice.
what is the first one? No Rest for the Wait a minute. What's the
This
first one?
Toilet Earth.
No, before that. The one with the car in the swimming pool.
Wasn't it just
Oh,
WOW? Wasn't it self-titled?
No.
No.
That one called.
No, the first Plasmatics album.
Oh, the first Plasmatics one. That was her first solo, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've got another the last Plasmatics one that came out on Rock Candy. Residents Listening Party. I could do that. I think we ought to do top 10 songs of the Residents.
I'm excited
imagine?
you're gonna handle Slade. Slade is a lot more than the tunes that Quiet Riot decided to cover.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They got some Beatlesque tunes there as they move through their career, and that Jim Lee, the bass player, writes some very good pop rock songs.
That's it. New Hope for the Wrenched.
Yeah.
Wretched.
Wretched. God, I don't have my glasses
The
on.
Wrenched.
The
That's
Wrenched.
the way it is here in the
I like it.
Warehouse, the Wrenched.
Really, really great. You should
are
wear
the
your
Wrenched.
glasses. The Wretched. Captain Beefheart would be cool. I've got a lot of Captain Beefheart.
That's after Zappa. We're gonna do Beefheart.
You ever do these guys?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me make you big. That is a great record. I've got that.
The CD. It's both like together. It's like a twofer kind of thing.
Oh, I didn't know there was a twofer of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Both albums.
I've got the Rock Candy CD.
See, Tranquility's talking
This
about
is
that fast.
Escape Music and
Oh,
Sony
wow.
Music. Yeah.
How old is that?
2003.
Oh, wow.
So is that Canadian? Is it
It's
European? I don't not even
Yeah,
know
well,
what
yeah,
that is.
Canadian pressing.
I'll be darned. Cool.
Yeah. It's
Well,
got
did
both
Zahn
albums. They did a
did
third
Zahn-
album, but that's impossible to find.
Yeah.
did Zahn take off in Canada? I don't know.
No, they went. No,
Kneel before the sun.
they're the singer. His first ever band was he was in a band with Rick Emmett.
Oh, okay.
Very good. That Zahn record. Oops, shit! I made it. Ooh, I made my. Ooh, it's way too big. The Zahn records. That's a good record, man.
Very Styx like, sort of.
707. Logan brings up 707.
I have that record.
Yeah.
The second album was good too.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff's got all the Zahn albums. What's the third album like? I've never heard the third album. I don't know if I've heard the second album. I only have the first one.
And one of the times I saw Moxie, they had Zahn's bass player and drummer.
Do you have Tragically Hip?
Yeah. Every single album.
Canadian.
He's got
Big
everything.
time. Big
Every
time.
Canadian has every Tragically. Have you heard of them?
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
of it. Ken
I've
White
got a
makes-
couple of them that I bought in the cheapie bin here, but they aren't anything here in the States.
No, like
No.
all their albums were platinum here.
Everybody in Canada absolutely loves them.
It's
They're
like if you don't know who they are here, you might as
you're
well.
out in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Canadian.
Ken White says Quiet Riot should thank Slade for giving them a career, which is so odd because Slade tried so hard to break it in the States.
Yeah.
Could never do it. Once Quiet Riot started recording some of their songs,
It's the same song. We didn't change
the same
it.
songs. Yeah, I mean
It's heavier, but it's not really different.
that
Well,
glam never caught on in the States. T-Rex never really caught on in the States. Slade never did for whatever reason.
The guys
Terry's-
in Quiet Riot hated it. They didn't
They
want to
did?
do it, and their management company
Yeah.
forced them to do it,
He
and
did
they
fight.
did it as poorly as they believed they could. And they said, "Hey, it's awesome," and yet
I remember
Whoops.
watching that. Yeah.
Show your bare naked ladies albums. That's one band I could never get into.
No, I can't. It's a novelty song. If I had
Very, very small doses.
I never got it. I know there's tons of them in the cheapy CD bins all the time.
Novelty. Even them, they're huge here. They're just ginormous.
What about? I know you're Canadian, but what about Romeo's Daughter? Do you like Romeo's Daughter?
Romeo's Daughter.
Yeah, they're the one that sing that song. Oh man, I wish I could remember that song. It's a girl singer.
I don't know.
She looks like the Blue Velvet chick, you know. I can't think of her
Black
name.
Velvet?
Wait a minute. You mean Black Velvet?
You're not talking about Alana Miles,
Not
are
Blue
you?
Velvet. That's what's her name.
Alana Miles did Black Velvet, if you please.
Yeah, she kind of looks like her. Romeo's Daughter.
Wait a minute. Let me hang on.
Oh yeah, that's what's her name from? What's her name? Yeah,
that's Alana Miles.
Romeo's Daughter
There
was
you
a
go.
clean band. I thought maybe you would know them. They were pretty big. They had this one song. I can't
Romeo's
remember
Daughter.
the name. Oh yeah, can't think of the name right now.
I never got bare naked ladies. I just didn't
No, they're
find
a
it
novelty
funny.
band to me. They're just-
I never found it funny, or fun. I didn't find anything good about it.
Frank Marino. There you go.
Frank Marino, you got
Frank
any?
Marino's great. I
Talk
can't
about
track
Frank
down.
Marino.
Can't track down "Child of the
There you go.
Novelty"
Yes, sir.
album
It's a
anywhere.
Julie Cruz.
Is that yeah?
She did.
Somebody just posted the song right now.
I don't know that.
Post,
No,
what do you mean
not
posted it?
Yeah,
Wait a
they
minute
just
here.
flashed it right now on the comments.
The song of Romeo's.
Somebody said Romeo's Daughter, and then they said the track. I forgot.
It might know it. if I
Oh,
heard it,
here.
but
Yeah, they're probably
Really?
doing the soundtrack. Yeah,
So I've probably heard it because I've
Oh,
watched it.
Romeo's Dollar, Don't Break My Heart.
yeah, that one is another song. There's a couple of good tracks. Yeah, can't off the top of the
Hey,
head.
Canadians, Terry, the Spoons.
I've heard the name, but I've never listened to them.
All right, we've got something that he doesn't have.
Try listening. See if you can find it. Romeo's Daughter. They're on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, everything's on
It's pretty
YouTube.
good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like the House Martins.
Oh, Klaatu.
Web
Oh, I
brings
love
out
Klaatu.
another. Web brings
Rand
out
and I
another-
did a
The Canadian
BM
Beatle.
needs a nap.
Yeah.
Old man Byron needs a nap now. Ooh.
I see it
Were you
going.
falling asleep, Brian?
I'm gonna get going anyway. I've been on it for 2 hours.
Yeah,
I know, we're wrapping it up.
Do you guys like
But
Sloan?
Klaatu, Rand and I did a show on Klaatu.
Sloan's a
You
great
guys think
band.
they were the Beatles when they came out?
Yeah.
There was that whole
My,
thing where people thought Klaatu was the Beatles, and
Yeah.
because they
that
barely
was started-
toured, and even their names were weird, so people thought they used fake names.
Yeah.
Well, no one even knew their names. They didn't until the fourth album did they even print their names on the album, sleeve.
It was weird. And I think once people realized they weren't the Beatles, their popularity just gone.
They're pummeled.
But I didn't even think they sounded like the
No,
Beatles. They
okay,
had
that song
at
Into
all.
Uranus. Beatles would never do something even like that.
Yeah.
I love that first record though.
Yeah.
I like Hope. I don't think there's a bad record. Even the album that is made up by studio musicians, Endangered Species, is okay.
Yeah.
But it kind of deviates from what Klaatu sounds like.
First album I think is the best.
The Godfathers. I have a Godfather CD, but I've never played it. I don't know if I like them or not. I couldn't make a
Earth,
comment.
school, work, death.
I think I've got that.
That's all you need to know to live.
All right. Sloan, I saw Sloan right before the pandemic. They played Columbus, Ohio, and they were fabulous. In a small place.
I like Sloan quite a little bit. I just have just about all their albums.
They
There
made
you
it
go.
big there.
Stephen Schnee says DC sounds more like the Beatles than Klaatu did.
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily.
I'm going, guys. I'll see you guys
Well,
later.
it's 2 hours. I think we've went long
Nighty
enough.
night, Byron.
Byron.
Already? Wrap it up. I'm an old
He's
man.
got to get he's got to have his I don't know what Byron does before he goes to bed. Do you have to have your Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got something. Wait a minute.
Oh, we got a pedal.
What is that?
It's a pedal.
Voltron.
Oh, where's your pedal at, Byron?
I already showed my pedals.
Oh, I didn't see it. Show it again.
What is? Look at that. Oh, he's going to get that damn Rockman out again.
Bring out the Rockman. You got to see it.
Nobody has this.
I'm going to bring out all my pedals next
A
time.
World Wars WWZD.
What would Zappa do?
Oh.
This is
I love Velvet Crush.
You don't really need the pedals when you have the megaphone. I'm telling you, if you got the megaphone, you got it all.
I didn't see it, Brian.
Hey, man,
Bring
let's
it
show.
closer.
I never saw a man so proud of that damn Walkman.
it's still.
You need the megaphone for the vaudeville.
Well, before we go, do we have any more medical tips for anyone? I think we probably covered it.
Next up on
show a little bit more music next time. Well, Ken, it's loose on the Friday night chat, and it just goes where it goes.
Welcome to Colonoscopy Corner with Grant Arthur.
That's right. I can't help it. It's just I can't make the. We're just talking.
Center again.
Jeff says, "Do not eat yellow snow." Good medical
That
tip.
is take that to the bank, folks.
DC, show your megaphone pedals.
No pedal. I got lots of pedals, not for the megaphone though.
All right. Well, let's wind up. We went 2 hours. That's pretty good.
Good time.
Good time. I want to thank everybody for coming on. It was loose.
Covered everything. Covered everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning on doing this once a month. We'll do more. Well, this is the first show. We haven't done this in a year.
Is it going to be every
maybe
Fridays,
that's what I need to do is drink. I haven't. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Grant, I just saw the Gods open for the Outlaws, and well, the Gods are a rock and roll machine.
That's an interesting double bill. The Gods and the Outlaws.
That first Gods album's pretty darn good.
Produced by Don Brewer of Grand Funk Railroad.
Yep, I think Don Brewer did a great job. I know, Ken. It's okay. We did talk about The Hunt, so you should be happy about that. Do you have any new pornographers? I've got one CD that I bought for $1. You know, we've talked about that before. We need to talk about going out in the wild, whoever goes out in the wild and buys stuff. A lot of times I'll see stuff in the cheapy bins. I'll just buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
really
quick story. I went to a music store.
Sure, go ahead.
Sorry, Grant. I went to a record store, right? And it was a small mom and pop place, right?
Okay.
And I asked the guy, what do you like? He didn't have that many CDs, but he had a few. And I asked him, well, what's selling? And he goes, well, we got vinyl, of course. We got Taylor Swift and all that nonsense. And then he goes, well, I got this and this. And I go, what do you do with the CDs that, nobody buys? And he goes, oh, we throw them away. And I go, what? He goes, nobody's buying them. I go, you got to be kidding me. He goes, yeah, we just we have them for a while and then we throw them away. I couldn't believe it. But here's the funny thing. He goes, cassettes are selling more than CDs. He goes, girls come in and buy cassettes because they have that nostalgia feel. They have their parents' Walkman and they want to play tapes. And I didn't realize how big that was. But yeah, that's a thing. The whole tape. But the CD thing was so hard for me to take. I couldn't believe he said that. But
it's
sad.
Well, I suppose if it's a lot of, what would
do not buy list? What is that? The garbage list?
You guys have saw the do not buy list, right? I've posted that before.
Yeah.
You gotta repost it.
Buy.
But I mean, isn't that scary that they just throw shit away like that? It's like, man, it's crazy. I mean, they could even if they're bad
to the thrift stores.
Huh?
They should give them to the thrift stores.
Yeah, I think they should. They just throw
There's someone that'll like it. If someone's a fan of everything. There's always
okay. I'm going to show because this is always great. So, okay, let's just go another 5 minutes. Now we're wrapping up. I got to show the do not buy list and talk about it real quick since we're talking about it. I can't help it. I'm a monkey with fiber optic cable. So the new do not buy list.
I hope I don't like anything on this.
Now this
No,
was, I
there's
forget
good
what
stuff.
record store it
There's
is.
too much of it.
But here it is. I'm showing it. Here's the graphic. Now I got to put my glasses on.
Never,
This is
never, ever buy.
What?
Bodines?
Kiss.
Grant, I think
Well, the
you're gonna have to update
Bodines is a
that.
dollar record. That's a dollar CD.
You're gonna have to
The
update
alarm?
list.
You gotta buy the alarm.
Rusted Root.
Journey. Why
Remember-
is it
Bodines, you
twice?
gotta get the Bodine. Apes, what's the ape?
I see Collective Souls listed.
Yeah, they're always in the
As
dollar
Dean-
bin.
As
Oh,
Dean shows his
Tanya
new
Donnelly?
Collective Soul.
You gotta buy Tanya Donnelly.
Yeah, but Tanya Donnelly, I'm not sure when this list came into, got out on the interwebs, but back then, probably there was tons of it. Now you can't, it doesn't show up anymore, but it used to show up a lot.
Oh, look at Fastball up there. I
Tanya
love
Donnelly's ever
Fastball.
done.
Wow, you
Eagles
had-
is there twice. Once is the Eagles and the Eagles.
Yeah. Grant,
Edie
you,
Brickell, Spin Doctors.
Like
you put Foreigner in it. You put Foreigner.
Look what's highlighted though. Melissa Etheridge and Katie Lang. They're
That's
still in the
interesting.
dollar bins today.
Did somebody did you misspell Suede? Svede?
Svedi.
I think they misspelled Suede.
He's
Oh,
a
hell no.
Swedish
You gotta have
crooner.
Svede.
Svedi. Svedi is a Swedish
Veruca
crooner.
Salt used to be all the time. Tripping Daisy. This had to be from.
Oh, look at the Stone Temple Pilots. They don't deserve to be on there. I like
I see him in the dollar bins.
I know.
Jewel.
Most 90s bands. God, that's hilarious.
Sting. Of course, Sting. He's still in the dollar bins. Phantom Planet. I don't know who that is.
Phantom Planet.
Most 90s bands.
I know, I saw that. That's funny.
Well, the 90s, still a lot of them are in the cheapy bins.
And out of nowhere, Seals and Croft.
Yeah.
Going back to the
I don't
70s.
see so much
Seals
Seals and Crofts.
No, I didn't know that they were like on the.
Well,
Do not
the I see the Seals and Crofts greatest hits in the dollar bin. It's good though. I have to admit,
Yeah, that's about all you need. I mean, I haven't heard
that
all
Kiss
their
on that.
albums, but
When was the last time you saw a Fastball CD back in? How
love-
old is this?
I
don't
love
know how this works.
Fastball. I love that group.
Yeah, Love Battery. I don't know what that is.
Love
Janet
Battery.
Jackson. Oh yeah, Janet Jackson's still in the cheapy bin. A lot of these artists that sold a lot. Jessica Simpson. I remember used to see that a lot.
Oh, how can? Oh, God.
So there you go. There's the do not buy list.
Did you see the one listing? It says lame / sucky soundtracks.
Yeah. I will say this: every now and then you'll go to Half Price Books and they'll buy, soundtracks. They'll sit there and they won't sell. And then you'll go into the cheapy bin area and there'll be like a crap load of soundtracks.
They always like Zorba the Greek is always in that group.
Uh-huh. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, da, 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 da.
So that was a way to. That's there's all these comments now. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Let's just see what the.
See ya.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up after I look at this. Mark Etzel's good. Eitzel.
Byron's going to get up
Bodines.
tomorrow morning and we'll still be doing this.
No, we're wrapping it up. Katie Lang. I see Rusted Root. Notice Sting is the only one in all capitals. The Eagles are on there twice. Now, I don't see the Eagles. Maybe the greatest hits because they sold a lot of those.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
Every
Boss
boomer,
Skags.
every boomer that dies, their
Every
copy
boss,
of that
yeah.
album goes to the, the cheapy bin or the used record store.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of
Leary.
boomers.
Remember Dennis Leary
boy.
said, the Eagles, I got 2 words for you, the Eagles. Joe fucking Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Big Suede. Where's Indigo Girls and Frank? Well, I love Frank though. Has anybody heard any Frank?
I can't
The
say I
Jewish lesbian folk singer.
have not.
She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. She used to be like in a punk band.
Very specific.
She's a Jewish lesbian folk singer. I swear to God.
What's she sing about?
Phenomenal. It's great. It really is great. She has a song called Two Bunk Bed That's absolutely wonderful.
I'm intrigued by Svegi, the Norwegian crooner that was on the list. Svegi.
Is anyone in this group at risk of buying Jessica Simpson? No.
I'll look at it.
Tripping Daisy rules.
I like some of the rules.
I like Jewel because I want to bang her more than anything. Samuel.
Jesus, huh?
Jesus. Sveg is a rapping.
Rapping crooning.
Oh, okay.
Won't you be my
okay.
lover?
Yeah, Douche Rock would be in the do not buy list. I've got actually the original album classics of all the STPs, like 5 of them. And I wasn't really into STP when they were out, but I kind of like it now. They're really good.
You know what you forgot to put on that list?
Great.
Grant, you forgot to put boy bands on that list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Air Supply.
Or K-pop. K-pop is like, oh god.
I don't think Air Supply is in the cheapy bins anymore. I haven't seen. Well, maybe the greatest hits.
You know what else is missing? Tall Water.
Oh, it's Tall Water.
Tall Water never put out anything.
Tall Water. You didn't hear? They just came out with the box set.
Yeah, there's not enough for a box set. Really, you only got to see what you saw because I was on my birthday.
The album cover just Grant drinking a glass of water.
Yeah. Number 4 is good STP.
And Tiny Music from the Vatican Gift Shop's another good album by them. I like it.
Yeah, I love Counting Crows, but this might have been pre-Counting Crows. I really don't know. I don't see Counting Crows in the cheapy bin like I used to.
In that thought.
Yeah.
I know Foreigner's great.
Foreigner, I don't know what the.
Everybody tune in Sunday night for the Svedi listening party. Svedi.
Boy band listening party. There we go.
Yeah,
The bass player did hold back Tall Water.
Oh, Logan, my God.
Underwater.
But he's
Rob, you're
he's
late.
still alive.
Huh?
Webb doesn't like Counting Crows. I think I like Counting Crows. First 2 records. What's the one with I like it.
You're gonna have to update.
All I know is
it.
Mr. Jones, and I hate that song.
Oh, I hate that too. So,
It's a great record.
Oh, because they played it on the radio so much. That's why you hate it. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, boys, let's wrap this dog up because I'm done. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. We've lost damn near everyone. So, and I do want to thank everybody in the chat. Megaphone time. Go ahead.
Please tune in Sunday night for our second disco listening party.
You got to bring your megaphone for Sunday.
I will. I'll be there with my megaphone.
DC, did you get some deep tracks in there?
I thought I did the first time. I'm planning on more deep tracks this time.
Did you send me your list yet?
I will do that tomorrow after young grandson's soccer game. I will get it all.
Well, what time's that?
I'll get that to you. By
Well, what? Wait a
11-ish.
minute, what time?
11-ish in the morning.
Okay.
You want? I'll get up early and send it to you. I've got everything.
DC, you got to.
Because I'm going to start working on it when I get up.
Oh, well, I'll do it in the morning then.
It takes me hours to put it together.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Oh, well, don't show anybody.
No. Hey, for you folks, Denny from the Warehouse has ditched his band and thinks he's going to revive disco. That's all I'll say. That's a little tease for Sunday night.
Where's Brooke Hogan on the list? I don't know.
There you go.
All right, everybody, we're wrapping it up. Yeah, Peter's twirling his sticks.
Peter's twirling
you know
his
what that
sticks. He's ready
means?
to-
He's probably ready to rock out. I'm not sure.
right.
All right, everybody. Thanks, panel, for coming on. We'll do this one.
We should have Pete play us out.
Yeah,
Peter,
play us out. Okay, here we go.
Do it.
Do something.
He gave us the rim shot.
No, that's not good enough.
Oh, come on, Peter.
Go, just play. Okay, here. There we go.
Okay.
Play the TNUC drum solo.
Here we go.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Damn.
Look at that.
Little
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wrap.
Yes, sir.
We
I
will
think
be
that
doing
was
another
Peter Jones. I
listening.
think that was Peter Chris.
Very nice.
I said Mickey Dolan.
Mickey Dolenz. Mickey's not too bad.
What did Keith Moon say when he had the party and Mickey Dolenz was there? He
What?
said, "Who the fuck is Mickey Dolan?" True story.
Bird.
Mickey was a big partier with, wasn't he part of the Vampires and hung
He
out
was
with
all
those
with
guys?
that crowd, all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you, everybody. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Have a good week.
Night, folks.
We'll do this in another month. All right. Night, everybody.